Hello, Daniel Berry, Sporting Highlights. Happy Friday. Wes pops in. So it's 12:25 here in the UK. Happy Friday. Now Saturday morning. Hello, the Crow. Um, just have a just little short of love. Um, yeah, I was watching other stuff and a bit bored, so I just thought I'd press the live button and see how it goes. End of the week, now week gone. Where's Daniel comes in? It's got a bit quiet, but not talking loud, obviously, because quiet was the time, 12:30. So I just chilling out, end of the week, working week again. I did work 2 days this week. I'm back to work today. Been busy today. So watched a few things earlier. Good videos I watch and catch up on things. Oh, you got a chest in. I woke up today with a chest infection and a cough. I'm a bloody hell. There's a lot of stuff going around, Rich, and that. There's a lot of stuff going around. Um, Coughs, those chest infections. If you're quite vulnerable, so if you're vulnerable, you probably pick up things. It's the weather. I mean, it was it was bloody. We got the high winds. I've been watching stuff tonight on videos I watch, and a lot of areas up north and that. There's been damage and that, but we had wind here sort of this morning, but it was raining. But then the sun came out. It's just a temperature. It's just weird, really weird weather. Really weird weather. That's why we're getting these colds and coughs and splatters. Roll on spring, spring up spring. Yeah. I mean, it's watching that pub live, the Crow. It's on my community page, Coopers. I was watching that tonight. It was so funny in the pub. Um, it's good. I mean, you see the comment. I mean, there's a lot of people watching it, but they're doing karaoke in the pub. It's quite good. I was watching that tonight, so de-stressing. Yeah, spring and autumn. And yeah, autumn. I mean, when you think about autumn, you've got the leaves coming down, which you have, but it's still sunny, not as cold. Because that's obviously September, October, a little bit into November. But yes, I mean, for this period from winter, from December into February, they're crap months. I mean, we're 24th of January today, we're 25th now. Wow. Remember last month I was doing that Christmas one, till about 4 in the morning. Where's it gone? You know, a month today, Christmas. I'm not going to say it, bloody um, 11 months made of Christmas. Like that, no. No, but time has gone quick, ain't it? Already fucking 25th of January. Bloody hell. And you're getting dates, and I've already got bloody things to do in February. You think, bloody hell, just goes so quick. Points, dates here. Oh, about the daffodils, Crow. When you see them daffodils come out, and they tell the other one, the crocuses. Then the crocuses, where I was, crocuses come out in this green area. When they come out, but I have seen the snow come down in February, so it's covered them crab crocuses and that sort of thing. Yeah, hello, Bumblebee. Yeah, Bumblebee, you okay? Little quick, short one. Don't know if you and Crow want to come on, and we could be on for about 5 minutes and go private or something. I don't mind. It's up to you to come on YouTube, and then we go private, and I'll delete this one and what we're talking, and we'll do a little private one or so. I don't mind. Well, that'd be tulips. Yeah, tulips. That's right. Yeah. Oh, that one. Yeah, I remember that. The day that had a trip. I remember that. Yeah. 80s. Yeah, I remember that one, bro. Yeah. That's right, Bumblebee. No, don't worry. We'll do another time. Just have a chat in the chat. Don't worry, me. I'm not gonna be here for an hours and hours. It's just a little quicker low. I don't know about Sunday because I'm meeting some friends on Sunday. Um, might Monday. If not, I'm planning next Saturday to do a London live at next Saturday. It's gone mad, my chat. What's going on here? Hello, Tom. Tom, there's my mate Tom. I'm gonna do it again, Tom. All right, Tom. It's Friday night, Saturday morning now. Is it sounding good? Must can hear me. All right, all right, we'll do it. I will do it. Hold on. If you want to give it, we'll give it private. and we could go private as such. I've got an iPad tonight. Hang on. Right. I could check on that one there. Be in there. Just basic that one. Oh, internet. Internet connection. Back off. I don't know how to do this one here. I could see someone pro in it. Hello.
Flash, saviour of the universe. Yeah, it's me, mate.
Hang on. Hold on. I'll just one down. Hold on. Okay, hold on.
Hello, fella. You right? You can hear me okay? Is my sound level good?
Yeah.
It's not picking
fine,
up the TV or anything in the background or anything.
No, I can't. Nothing. No.
Well, yeah, I've turned it off now. Yeah, it's all right. I'm aware of that because of my mic, if you see what I mean. It picks it all up and I forget about it.
You're right, Tom. It's a Friday night chill. I do Friday nights early evening. That's my treat. And so cheers, Tom.
God bless you, Tom. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. He's a good man.
Tom.
I'd love to do some shooting with Tom.
No, do you know what I'd do as well? I would love them to come on and they got to they show their faces to me. But I'd love them to come on and have a chat to us. It'd be great, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, it would. Yeah, definitely. You're cracking up a bit.
Come on,
You're cracking up a bit, Darren. And your screen's gone a bit pixelated. I don't know whether it's an internet drop on your side. I've noticed this before. You know, like you get the resolution droppage. Your little avatar where the circle goes round, it goes all pixelated, like it's a massive sort of drop.
What it might be, it just said whoops internet. If it plays, I go and get the other plug from up. I've still got that plug in.
Yeah, it's starting to cut out, mate. It's starting to cut out. I don't know if this has got something to do with me coming on board and maybe a little bit overloading you, because before I come on, you were fine.
No, what I do, in a bit fight, let me just check the bag. And what I do, I've still got my plug upstairs. I'll go get the plug in. Hang on. Yeah, hold on.
There's someone peeping through the window, Darren, in the background.
Yes, I'm going to
just see the top of the head. It looks like a lady.
Right. Yeah, on my bean. I can see you. I'm gonna
there
switch
she is.
it on now.
Can you hear me?
All right. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, B.
Okay. Hopefully it won't go wrong this time.
Yeah, I don't understand how something can be all right and then just completely go.
Well, exactly. Nothing was changed on it.
Yeah.
So I've come on my phone today.
Okay.
It's very loud.
So,
it's loud.
How are you, B? You all right?
Yeah, not bad. I could do with finding out how to sleep. You know, we're going through the stage of struggling to sleep, waking up suddenly for no apparent reason.
Probably the planetary alignment.
I don't know nothing about that.
Look it up. Look it up. There's a planetary alignment going on at the moment.
Yeah, it's been going on 2 weeks, but you know, like I sometimes get some sleep. I'm not exhausted at the moment when I wake up.
Don't take tablets, like sleep tablets or something to sort of send you off.
I have been on some.
Cocodamol do it for me. It's probably the codeine that sets me off, and I'm quite good with stuff like that.
I speak about that privately, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you got some stronger stuff then. Comes in a tube, a huge syringe. Put it in your neck.
You're obsessed by fucking Pringles, aren't you, man?
No, well, you probably got some next year. Or in the house.
I am at the ones that I had, and I've just seen that I've got another tube as well. So when I go shopping tomorrow, I better not get Pringles.
Yeah, is you still there, Darren?
Yeah.
Did you see it when I was talking to B and I was talking to Hammers, and I said to Hammers, I bet you, using my clairvoyancy, I can tell you what she's scoffing, right? And he starts laughing, like, I bet you it's some Pringles she's got next to her, like a snack or something.
Yeah.
And there was no sound because, strangely enough and spookily enough, her sound just went. 1 minute she was talking, next minute it just completely went. And B spent an unfortunate 45 minutes or so trying desperately to get back on.
I thought it was about an hour.
Yeah, it was a long time. It was sign language.
I actually thought you were all pranking me.
No, we wouldn't do that to you if we did. It'd only last about a minute or two of giggles.
That's why I got a bit infuriated, and
I would have thrown the laptop or something out the window. Yeah, but what it is, I predicted these Pringles, and then she turned up and was putting some pasta on the screen. No, hold on.
Have got Pringles at home.
Button it. I wished I had a mute button for her, Darren. I'm telling you, right? And then, she had the audacity later to bring up a packet of Pringles and put them near the camera, and then laugh about it and put it back down. I said, I freaking told you, Hammers, and he was laughing, and then she denied it. She goes, no, they weren't Pringles, I didn't have them. I bloody saw them, and so did Hammers. You winding us up, woman, wouldn't you?
Crow.
Yeah.
I've just muted. I'm going to unmute.
Oh, bless you. Oh, that's funny. I'd love to hear what she was saying under the mic. She's going, bloody.
I didn't even say anything when he was talking.
Yeah.
The thing is, how many people have got Pringles at home? Quite a lot of people.
I bet Darren hasn't.
Thank you, Tom.
I bet Darren hasn't. Oh,
yeah, but Darren's got a thing. Was it about cheese and onion crisps?
Potatoes.
I've had chicken tonight. Roast chicken. Yeah, tater. I've had them tonight. I've had just that little while ago.
So he likes his potatoes. You know, it's like.
Yeah.
Hang on. We got. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, good people. Yeah, the Crow and. Hello, Adrian. You okay, Adrian?
Hello, Adrian.
Is Tom at work? Did he say?
I don't know. You could say. You wrote Tom.
Are you winding that sweet lady up again? Tom, Crow was really nasty the other day, winding me up so much.
She was crying everything.
I wasn't crying.
Of laughter. That was what it was.
Yeah.
I've never been horrible. The thing is, you know it's all tongue in cheek, B, didn't you? That's the main thing. It's just having a giggle.
It's just banter.
It's banter.
Did you both have a good week?
7 out of 10, so that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah. Flash Adrian, Flash Gordon is the Crow.
Oh, I'm sorry, Adrian. I just put it up for a practice.
Watch this up. Look, it's the names now. Look, it's the Crow.
Yeah, Darren's probably going to change it to Potato Face. We'll say it in a minute.
Oh, here. Hang on, here we go. Hang on. No, ma'am. I'm off work till February the 3rd. Oh, you've got a good little break, Tom. That's a week Monday. Yeah.
No, Tom does seasonal, doesn't he? Things shut up for sort of like, I think it's sort of 3 months, is it, Tom? Is it December, January? No, maybe November, December, January, and you go back to work February, I think, in your
That's all right, Adrian. That's all right, Adrian.
Tom's in Canada or America?
America.
Okay.
He's realised now it's the Crow, so it's the agent. So thanks, Darren.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Adrian. I put that up just for a giggle. It is a bit confusing. I should sort of choose something else.
But I had to check it out when he come on, but I see his motives. I did see him, so I knew it was him. He gave me a message anyway, so I knew it was him.
Adrian, hope you're keeping well.
Yeah, you want to come on, Adrian, for a little while? You have a little chat. I know you go on have a chat sometimes. I'll put a link up for you. It's not a problem.
I was hyper the other night, and I realised why.
What's that? What was it? 18 chocolate bars.
I had a chocolate bar that night, didn't I? Remember I said?
Do you know what, B? I'll be honest, since I've given up sugar, if I had a chocolate bar or even half of it, I'd say half an hour later I'd get heart palpitations, like a massive sugar sort of rush, and it feels like the blood.
You know, heart palpitations are part of ME as well.
Sorry?
Heart palpitations can be part of ME.
Well, yeah, obviously, but I'm just saying.
I hate those body tremors.
I just, when you're down and stuff, you sort of usually pick up sort of caffeine and sugar habits to sort of like accelerate yourself. So, because I've sort of, tried to reduce that, because I'm on thyroxine as well, because of the thyroid thing, I have to sort of avoid certain things. But honestly, I do. And I didn't notice that at the time until I give it all up and thought, oh, and then sort of every now and again, if I do have a bit of chocolate or something, like a bit of cake or something, I do get a bit sort of hypo. I feel it, if you see what I mean. So,
right, Tom's laid off since before Christmas.
Yeah.
To us, so
he's
had a month off.
So, what sort of job does he do?
He did tell me.
Tom, what type of job do you do? Is it like catering? Is it retail?
Tom's an angel. Specific. He works in all departments.
What, in retail?
No, he's an angel. He works in all departments.
Basically, he's more of an angel than you. At least he calls me a lady.
Nah, I can spot angels from a mile away. I've called you a lady before. Or what do I call you then? What have I said?
You call me B, don't you? Or T?
A T sometimes. I call you, depending on what the scenario is. If you see
what the scenario is.
That's what I'm just saying. If it was non-public, I'd call you T. Or by your proper name, but everywhere else I'd call you B, just for your own safety, because I don't know. It's a bit like giving out someone's phone number, isn't it, without asking,
He calls you ma'am. Look, it's on there, on the screen now.
Yeah, Americans are brought up with respect like that,
Yeah.
And
he always does it. He always does it.
Darren?
Chivalry, isn't it?
Yeah.
Stop playing with your buttons.
Yeah. Sorry?
Stop playing with your buttons, will you?
What?
They keep saying that you've been muted.
Oh.
Who's been muted?
No, I ain't seen it.
Yeah, it just came up.
Who was muted?
Tom, I can give up chocolate, but my weakness is cheddar cheese.
Cheese? Are you a mouse? Are you a mouse at a past life or something?
No, I just like cheddar cheese.
Tom, you changed it.
It is lovely.
Tom, you changed your picture again. Let's look at your picture and the other one. There you go. I'll make welding. That's it. Welding. Yeah, I know you said about it. Don't you? That's it. Welding.
Engineer.
Money in welding.
He's changed his picture again.
Love engineers; they're great, excellent thinkers, and you always get good. You always get good banter and stuff when you're doing stuff like that. What you're doing, Tom, sort of welding up engineering bits like agricultural plant and stuff like that. And I suppose stick welding, that's arc welding, is it?
Yeah.
You know, because
yeah.
I've done a bit of that. I've done a bit of welding. I'm not too bad. It actually comes into a bit of art form, welding. The only disadvantage with it is inhaling all of that smoke and getting archive, which is freaking awful. Where your eyes just suffer and you get temporary blindness and cracking headaches.
There's another one. What you done?
Yeah, my dad was
manners. Look,
my dad was welding once, and
manners and respect.
Manners and respect. Yeah.
I went round the corner, and my dad was welding, and he was like, "Don't look at it."
Yeah, it's bad.
And I had sore eyes for days.
That's right, Tom. With the veterans, it's most of us veterans do. Yeah, I mean, I was actually talking to someone this week who'd done 51 years in the army. They're retiring soon, and I said thank you, but they don't like. But I always give respect, which I do.
Thank you, Tom, for explaining. And I'm sorry that you were laid off before. Hope work starts again soon for you.
What's this saying? Someone was asking how a range session was doing, Darren. So I screenshotted 3 shot groups at 100 yards. Hold on, 100 yards. Because I always use meters, which is a bit weird because in shooting terms you always use, what's that, 94 meters or something, Tom? 95 meters. Think about that. Did you ever do the 100 meter sprint at school?
Yeah.
Now you know how much 100 meters is with a rifle. Probably what you're using subsonic or supersonic rounds, Tom. So you can imagine hitting targets like that. But I bet Tom's good enough to hit further out. 100 meters is quite a while. I don't know what the running time is of 100 meters. I think it's about 45 seconds or something. I don't know. That's quite good. I'm impressed.
I've done crossbow and archery.
He's got another one. 99.
Yeah, arc welding.
Welding pipe.
Oh, pipe welding.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I bet that's a nice, neat job. Becomes an art form.
Do you know what I do? You know. I used to when I was at school, right? You used to have to jump them barriers and all that, and I couldn't bloody see. So I used to run to the barriers. I couldn't bloody see the jumps doing the jumps. And all
Did you have to take your glasses off?
Yeah, I couldn't fucking see them.
Mate, that's awful.
Well, I had to. Yeah, I had to. Yeah, I can't fucking see it.
That's not fair, is it?
But some of the kids in our school had glasses, and it was like, no, you play with your glasses on, just as long as you got a safety strap on them or something.
Yeah.
No, we didn't do that them days, but no, we didn't. We had to take them off.
Yeah, but I'm about your age, aren't I?
I'm now blind the back.
I'm about your age, Adrian.
Yeah, blind the back. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking hell. I love the comments. That's what I said. The comments take part, which is people taking part in the chat. So I wonderful to break Miss B. Look now, we work. I know he works hard. 80 hours a week. I know he works hard. He always tells me here or other places.
Oh yeah, definitely, Tom. 100%. Bolt action rifle, that would definitely make the difference. Still semi-automatic at sort of like 94 meters, mate. I'm quite impressed if that's a good group. I'll have a look at that later on, Tom.
Tom, did you have a nice Christmas and a break as you were off?
And Adrian, look, let's
all Americans have a good Christmas.
Adrian, if you want to come on, just give me I'll put a link up for you. What's Adrian? Look, I've got.
Actually, Adrian makes a very good point there because welders hold a lot of currency, inside them. So yeah, I believe that. That's one of them things where you go, oh, why is that? But there's a lot of electricity in them welders, and if you don't sort of ground them out, or because Tom would tell you could quite easily make a mistake and end up freaking electrocuting yourself or something, or not grounding it properly, and stuff happens.
Yeah.
Stuff happens with welders if you're not aware. I admire welders a lot. It's a very selective group, and there's some people that you just go, God, they're beyond talented at doing it. I've just done it years and years and years. I just love welding. Can weld anything. I love a good challenge. You know, like a blown engine block or something. You just go, that's all right, we can weld that up. You go, nah, we can.
Welding is such a useful tool to have as well.
Mm.
Like I saw my dad like work on his car and things like that.
We can't use.
What's that?
That's Tom. I'm putting the comments on the screen. That Tom pretty.
Oh, Adrian's well aware. Adrian's a very wise man.
Yeah,
he's well aware of that. He's far beyond stupid.
Adrian's quite sensible. But he's good to advise.
I didn't know you have a pacemaker, Adrian.
I did.
That's fascinating. I don't know a person with a pacemaker. That's very interesting.
You don't know anybody with a pacemaker?
No, I don't. It's not as though people really talk about them sort of things. You just,
I know one
you see them, they've had it, and they just. How's he get on? I mean, is it a big operation?
He has moments. He slows down here and there. He has moments here and there. Some days he's fine as anything, but he does have. It's very. He's done it. I mean, he's very active and all that. But he's had it. I think he's had it about a year and a half now. I think he's had it.
Yeah.
So what is it? Like a tiny little pump or something that just helps?
It's just a little. It's just a little thing that goes in under the.
How big is it, though, Steve? Do you know how big it is? Is it tiny sort of thing? Like
my dad had a triple bypass in.
Cool, fucking hell, that's bad. That's when your chest's all open and everything.
My dad had triple bypass in the 80s. And when they finished the surgery, he had two little wires sticking out of his skin, and it was for a pacemaker should he need one after.
Jesus.
And he didn't need one, but I was quite surprised. And he said, all they are wires glued to the heart. And I'm like, what? And he went, yeah. And he went, and when they've decided that I'm stable and don't need a pacemaker, they just yank them off. And I'm like, rather you than me. But what I understand is it's like about the size of a matchbox.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have felt somebody's chest within the ambulance work that I did, because the guy was reporting it was, like there was something with it, and I just put my hand on his chest, and you could feel that there was a block of something.
What, you felt his heartbeat sort of stronger or something through the skin?
No, I just felt where the pacemaker was, and just like moved my hand to see if it would move.
Okay.
But he was having some problems, and we would go running back in anyway. But we we knew that we had to try and find out what all the observations were before we got him to hospital.
Do you have to have see, Adrian's put the size of 50p. That's what I would have assumed that.
Yeah, I would have assumed about
10p coin size or something like that, so I weren't far out. And I suppose there's loads of different pacemakers if you see what I mean, for different sort of people with different sort of cases. See, I know nothing about it. It's just a very, very interesting topic.
So you have 4 chambers of the heart.
Of course, can Adrian. Let me pin the link for Adrian. Hang on, baby. Let me pin the link for Adrian. Hold on.
You have 4 chambers of the heart. So you have 2 atriums and 2 ventricles. And you have a right atrium, right ventricle, and a left atrium and left ventricle. And basically the blood goes into the atrium, gets pushed and into the ventricle, and then is pushed out towards the body or towards the lungs to get oxygenated.
In the atrium.
So
it's in there.
There's a lot to the heart, and it depends where the problem is.
Don't forget to delete that afterwards, Darren, just in
yes,
case.
yeah, I know, because
Okay,
just one
mate,
thing.
that's all right.
There's
Just in case.
there's
Just in
people going
case.
around, so no one's going to come on. There's Adrian
No.
to come on. There's nobody else coming on. No.
Tom, are you coming up a minute? Tom?
Go on, Tom. Go on, Tom.
Come on, Tom, come up and speak to Bumblebee.
We're English. We don't bite.
Come on,
we don't
Tom,
have
you're
guns.
amongst friends here. Come on.
We'll give it you. We'll give
You won't see me till London, maybe London next
Yeah,
weekend. I don't like to be doing Sunday night, so I might be London live next Saturday.
Are you going to London on the 1st?
I'm planning next week to go, so I am working on it. So I might be doing a London live special next Saturday. The Crafting Budgie, do you want to come on? Crafting's here. Look, we're all here now.
Hey, Tasha. Tasha, come on up. It's Bumblebee. Tasha, please come up.
Go on in. Let me have a look. Hold on.
I hope you're doing okay.
Hold on. Let me just check. Hold on.
CBM, I hope you're doing okay.
Hold on.
We go have a party.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on. You're Adrian.
All right, thanks.
Hello, Adrian.
You okay, mate?
Hello, Adrian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah,
I'll bring you on. I'll bring you on now. I know it's a dark. I'll bring you on now. Hold on. And Crafted, if you want to come on, I'll leave it up for 5 minutes and I'll take it off. So it could be 5 minutes, but I'll take it off. But let me know. All right,
you got
Adrian's coming on now.
Adrian.
Hello.
Adrian,
I've just
got headphones on.
No worries.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, you've got great audio.
All right. Oh, good.
Yeah, really good.
Right,
yeah, that's why I asked, because if you said, no, it's just coming out of the computer, I'd go, what computer you got, Adrian?
Yeah, the reason why I use headphones, the reason why I use the headphones is because the mic on my webcam produces, I don't know why, it produces a terrible echo all the time, so I use the headphones.
Okay, that's my laptop.
I was just came up briefly to say, when I had my pacemaker put in, the surgeon who put it in said they obviously give you local anaesthetics and things like that, and said that there'll be a lot of pushing and shoving, and you can actually feel the wires going right the way down the vein, right the way into your heart, but it doesn't hurt at all. The worst part, which I actually had, was which I've had loads of local anaesthetics stuck into me, was they put about 5 or 6 local anaesthetics into your chest.
Yeah,
it hurt like hell. I had to have sedation for it. It really hurt. I think it's because it's very little muscle in that particular area, but that was the worst part of it. The rest of it perfectly
the muscles by the ribs are quite.
Do you want to come on, Natasha?
I guess they're quite tender because they're always moving.
Hold on.
Yeah.
1 minute.
When you're breathing.
Yeah, but as I say, the rest of it the putting the wires in, you would have thought sticking a load of wires in would hurt, but it didn't hurt at all. But they were. It didn't take very long at all. But but apparently.
How many years ago did you have it?
2.5, 3 years ago. I have to go every year for a checkup.
You might Tasha.
And they said I've got 7.5 years left of battery life on it.
Hang on.
But when the battery life runs out.
Hold on. Tasha, is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Crafting, Tasha, hang on. Shit. Sorry, but hold on.
What are you messing around with now?
Wait, 1 minute. Hold on.
I'm counting.
Can you hear me? Tasha? Hello?
Tasha, can you hear Adrian? Darren.
Hang on. Wait, 1 moment. Hold on. Tasha,
I'm on mobile.
I can hear you.
I can hear you now. I can hear you. I'll bring you on now. Hold on.
I'm a little bit quiet at the moment.
You're right.
I can hear you. Okay. 5-1 now. Wow. I didn't expect this. Wow.
Adrian, what do they do when you go for? Did you say a 3-year checkup?
No, no, every year. Once a year.
So
once again, all they literally do is they hang like a wire around your neck.
Mm.
No, don't put it tight. No, no, they hang a wire. They hang a wire around your neck, which has got like a sensor on it, and then it remotely picks up data from the. It's quite clever that it stores a lot of data inside there, and they can actually tell inside the actual pacemaker. You can tell what's actually
like a human OBD reader, like you do for a car. Sort of thing.
While you're just sitting there, they actually can read it. They actually it comes up on their computer screen, and they can see exactly how many episodes you've had and. How long the battery's got to last, and they can even turn certain features off if they want to make the battery last longer. But the most distressing thing is that when the battery runs out, I would have thought in this day and age they would have some way of recharging it. Wirelessly, like you do with an electric toothbrush. They actually have to cut you open again.
Oh no!
But it's not as bad because they don't.
That was the very next question that I was going to ask you. See, every year, because I thought 3 years would be sort of okay. Every year, that must mean it's a battery sort of thing, isn't it? Keep an eye if the battery is.
It doesn't do.
Yeah. When you had the surgery, like I remember my dad had the triple bypass, and when he came to, and like about a week later, I'm like, "What's that sticking out your chest above your nipple?"
Yeah.
And the nurse explained it was 2 pacing wires.
Yeah.
And she said, "Reevaluate your dad, and if he's had no episodes, and he had several heart attacks, and they said if he's had a stable heartbeat, we just yank him." And I'm like, "What? You yank him?"
No, they don't. She said, sorry, I don't know what they did would do in his case.
No,
I haven't had a bypass. My father had, and my father didn't have. My father didn't have any wires put in. What actually happens if you don't need a pacemaker, they just leave it there. But sometimes, occasionally, when you first have it put in, the wires do break. And they never take the wires out because by the time if they've been in for some time, they grow into the walls of the veins or arteries, whatever they're in, and it's more dangerous to take them out than it is to just leave them in. And in fact, if you ever did have
technology's changed a lot.
Yeah, if you ever have a broken wire, they just go and stick another one in.
Yeah.
So your body starts augmenting and like accepting the wires and sticking itself to it.
It will just grow into it just grows into the wall of the.
Wow, we've got a cyborg on the panel.
6.5p. The 6.5p man.
Oh, it's brilliant.
As I say, my father. All I can presume. The person you said who had the wires sticking out, they probably thought he was going to have them, but it's so simple. Just to put it in, they couldn't easily put it in afterwards. But I was completely awake when I had mine put in. But I requested a little bit of sedation because, just as I say, because the
a little bit. You're having a pacemaker put in.
But it's not. The wires didn't. But the wires didn't hurt at all. As I say, it was just having the injections into your chest for local anaesthetic. I've had loads of local anaesthetics.
Is it a real big needle?
No, not necessarily big ones. It's just because it's just a very sensitive area. But what they just do is they just cut a slot about cut 2 or 3 inches, maybe 2 inches in your chest, at the top of your chest, and then they just make a pocket. It's a bit like if you were putting herbs or something underneath the skin of a chicken before you cook it.
Yeah.
They just pull up the skin a little bit, and in fact, I can actually feel the pacemaker.
What are you doing now? You're sort of touching it, and you can it feels like a little vein or something.
It's a little bump. It's a little bump.
Oh,
in fact, if I took took my top off, you can actually see it. It's just I'm not going. I'm not going. It looks like a bump there. You know, that's all it is.
It doesn't hurt. That you got a pacemaker.
Did what? Sorry.
Do you carry a card or anything that says you got a pacemaker?
No, I haven't. No. I think they gave me a bit of paper.
That's a good question, B.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, because we had to be careful. But this is like years ago, 20 odd years ago. We had to be careful in the ambulance service.
Yeah.
If we defibrillated somebody.
Oh yeah, they actually ask. If I go in for any X-rays or anything like that, they ask, have you got a pacemaker?
Yeah.
And they also ask, have you got any metalwork? Well, I've got a replacement hip. So yes.
Is it an CT or an MRI scanner?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but I think they get around it. I think they just cover it up with with some sort of cover of some sort. But you just tell them, and they'll sort it.
Yeah, you're not allowed metal or anything, are you, in MRI scanners?
I asked them once. I think they just said that they just put a shield around it.
See, when people say you shouldn't put metal in an MRI scanner, my brain goes, now I wonder what would happen if we put some metal in an MRI scanner and turned it on.
Have you never seen the picture where the MRI scanner door was left open and an agency nurse took a patient on a trolley and put them outside the scanner, and the scanner drew it all in, and the nurse was seriously injured because she was squashed between the trolley and the scanner.
What is it, like a magnetic sort of pull?
It's a huge magnet, and
they
don't turn it off between patients because it takes.
When they're actually doing the scanning, I understood. I've had an MRI. And I think they actually, the operators actually go into another room. It's like when they'd have an X-ray.
That's right, yeah.
They go behind a shield. That's what I think they do.
There's a double room, and there should be the door locked to the MRI at all times.
The other slightly disturbing thing, and that it doesn't really make any difference because you'd be dead. But when you die and you've got a pacemaker, they actually have to cut the pacemaker out.
Yeah.
Oh, turn it off.
If you cut it out, I'll take it right out because if you cremate it, it blows the cremation.
Yeah,
it blows the crematorium up.
What about that?
When we selected things to go in my dad's coffin, I went to put a picture in, and the guy went, no glass. Because he said it will explode.
Yeah.
And the same with something like a pacemaker.
Yeah. I presume it's the battery in it. It's probably the lithium battery or something like that. But it's I wish the only thing which worries me is if it's a doctor doing it, fair enough. I know you're dead, but if it's some odd bod in the funeral home, which probably goes out there with a rusty knife.
Yeah, but that's in your head. You don't know
it's
that.
It's in my head, yeah.
I like the way you think.
You're thinking of a butcher, aren't you?
Yeah, sort of.
But, well, you never know. I know you're going to be dead, so it doesn't matter. But
so you see,
the actual the pacemaker thing just didn't hurt at all. It's just the injections they stuck in. That did bloody hell. But I was awake completely with. In fact, they were actually talking to me, telling me, because they're constantly taking X-rays because they have to keep on seeing where the wires are going, that sort of thing. But no,
is it hereditary sort of thing? Yeah, I remember you.
Yeah, but there's my well, in actual fact, my particular pacemaker isn't that serious because there are two different types. I've got what's called heart block, which apparently it's unlikely I'd have a heart attack, but it's unlikely because I would probably just pass out. What I've got is because when you get older, the electrical connections in your heart get weaker, and so it just boosts the electrical connections. Whereas the other sort, which is called a defib one, that is the more serious one.
Yeah.
And that one you have 3 wires in, and that people say they can actually feel it kicking in. But I think I've felt mine kicking in occasionally, but that's got 3 wires. Mine's only got 2 wires on it, but it's peculiar. The first time when you have it put in, you can't drive for a week, but you can't also pick up anything. I think it's your right. That's your left arm. You can't pick anything heavy up with your left arm because the wires are still growing into the veins, and you could actually pull them out or break them. But it's unusual to do that. But
wow,
which was it was a bit odd. It's a bit odd on the farm. I had to get my wife to lift everything up in the.
Do you film it just for your own gratification? Watch it back later. Go look at her lifting that box. That's got to be 35 kilograms. That's cool. Look at her. Come on, woman. Easily lift 55.
No, I did. I actually did naughty things because I was actually lifting buckets of water up, but using my right hand.
I've got you.
I should have been doing it.
Yeah. How are you now, though, health-wise?
I'm okay. Yeah,
everything going well. You look well. You look.
I'm okay. I'm just bloody tired all the time.
Is your shoulder repaired itself, or are you still getting?
No, it's still a bit sore, but no, it is. It never did break. That never did break.
What's that been like? What, 6 months or something?
Yeah.
That's a long time to put.
It is, yeah, but apparently it's probably tendons or something like that, which has got pulled or something.
Okay.
Well, I did fall down some steps.
That's your right shoulder, is it? As well, that's your good one.
No, it's my left shoulder.
It's your left one.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Hello, Stephen. I see you hanging in there.
Hi, Stephen.
Sorry,
hi, Stephen.
Sorry about that. Hang on. Sorry about that. So, my Instagram, I'm on the iPad. Hello, Stephen. And so I typed with Tommy chat there. You right, Stephen?
Your sound's improved, Darren, immensely.
Is it?
By the way, yeah.
It was cutting
out. Yeah, it was cutting out earlier when I first come on quite badly.
I'm using the iPad tonight. As crafting budget, Tasha, you okay, Tasha? Can we see the chat? You okay?
No, I've been in hospital last week. I'm not very well.
Are you doing better now, my dear?
Sorry to hear that.
I'm at home.
Okay. Hope you're feeling better. Whatever was the problem is a bit resolved in the hospital.
Nope, they don't know what it is.
Okay, we go private backstage in a minute.
Yeah, save it.
Yeah, what we're gonna do. We've been on 1 hour. We'll give it 10 minutes, and we'll stay on. And we'll go private for a little while. So it's only Stephen just come in, and I think Tom's in there. So we stay on and stuff.
By the way, Stephen, you're quite welcome to come up, buddy, if you ever want. The
Stephen come on panel. He's more than welcome.
Stephen's a lovely fella.
I see him on
clever and
I see him on other chats.
Yeah, Stephen's a nice guy. Like Steve.
One more space left.
I've seen Stephen around as well. In a few chats.
Yeah.
Can't remember where right now, but I know I've seen Stephen around a few places.
Yeah.
He's a fellow Aspergian. I made that turn up. By the way, I should go work for the Autism Society or something. I shape the foundations of it. I'm telling you.
I got autism.
I know it's a curse, but sometimes you can see things that other people don't. If you see what I mean, so like it sort of balances itself out. But when it's at its worst, Tash, I get you big time. You can't do anything about it. It's like takes over, doesn't it, mate?
Yeah, it's horrible. It's one of the things I wouldn't wish on anyone. That.
Yeah, but the thing is, at least when you're aware of it, you know your limitations, so you can sort of limit yourself and put your sort of self-practice, self-defense, if you see what I mean.
Self-care,
Self-care, thank you. But that's it. You live and learn. I suppose when you get older.
Hang on. We've got Stephen's appliances. We would like to.
Steve said his mic doesn't work.
I always say the chat's important, which it is. The microphone one.
That's incredibly important.
I would have to do sign language. All right, Stephen. All right. Well, another time. It's not a problem. Or Tom, another time. But we'll give it to 1:30, and we'll stay on, and then there's a lot of people. Well, a couple of people left to watch. I think there's 8 people watching. One of them is me. 'Cause I've got the other device on here, and Steve obviously, and Tom. So then hello, Ghost is watching. Hello.
What's Stephen saying about the mic on his laptop doesn't work? I've got one of my laptops. I've got exactly the same problem with. I'm speaking on the desktop now, but I can hear everybody, but the mic doesn't work.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, I reckon if Steve did do sign language, I'd understand it and interpret it for you.
Mm-hmm. I can do sign language.
Okay, you'll have to teach me some rude words later.
I was teaching you rude words when I couldn't speak, couldn't get heard like the other week.
Oh, what was my signing back to you like out of 10?
Poor.
Oh, cheers. You could have lied and go, it weren't bad, Rich, actually. I've got the 2 fingers, I've got the middle.
I'm not a liar.
Yeah, I know. Did you lip read
tell the truth?
Well?
I was just going to say, butt in and just say, when I was saying about the world and things I can't use, the other thing which I've got, which I can't use, is an electric. It's quite a heavy old bugger. Excuse my French. It's an electric concrete breaker. Apparently they said, "Oh no, you can't use that." I said, "Oh, because it will rattle the wires out." And they said, "No, it's because of it's the electrical currents and things which do silly things with the pacemaker." But as I say, it doesn't ruin the pacemaker. It just puts it into crash mode.
They're great fun though, concrete breakers. I reckon any man would rather go with that.
Adrian, so is it any equipment over so many, volts or anything like that?
I don't know. It's just,
I'm just wondering.
I can use electric drills. I can use electric drills and angle grinders and even a chainsaw for some unknown reason. Nobody said anything about chainsaw.
Oh, okay.
I know that's not electric. Well, you can have electric, but petrol.
You get petrol ones, don't you?
Yeah. But I've got petrol one. But it's just something about. I think it's something to do with the. I don't know. It's something the electric motors give off. I think that's what I'm thinking. But I'm quite pleased because the concrete breaker is extremely heavy. It's all I can do to pick up nowadays at my age. so another thing which might go down the auction.
Why not make some money on it? Right, make some money on it.
Second-hand equipment doesn't normally go for very much, but.
Someone might want it. You never know.
Yeah.
Someone might want it for.
Well, actually, it doesn't hurt having it around because if I've got any concrete breakup, I'll just pay someone to come in here and they can use my machine.
Adrian, did you get your boiler sorted out? Because my dad was saying about it. Did you get your boiler sorted out?
We haven't yet, but we're getting the new boiler put in on Monday.
Oh, good. Top man.
Okay.
Excellent.
Is it a brand new one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I do hear about these things.
No, was the old one so knackered that it kept going wrong then?
Keep going wrong, yeah. But strange, this is only one of 2 boilers we're going to have. This is the cheap one because we're actually doing some major works to our house.
Yeah.
And so we're temporarily staying in the mobile home actually on the farm. And this is only a small boiler, but in the mobile home. But it's but when we put the boiler we're going to put into the house, it's going to be quite a massive thing, which will be quite expensive.
When you say mobile home, I'm thinking like caravan, like you get
that type of that is it's a bit more than the caravan. But
a big one like a 6-8.
A massive great thing.
God, that sounds excellent. I love living in them sort of.
I'd like to live in one of them.
But it's right next door.
I like them.
It's right. It's absolutely smack bang next door to the house, and we still use the house for going in and getting things. It's just easier while they're doing work. It's easier just to sleep in that.
Do you remember Alan Partridge when he was having his house done and he was living in the caravan next door with the builders?
Tom,
Can't remember.
hang on.
Oh, you
Tom,
should watch it, Adrian. It'll make
Yeah.
you giggle. Yeah,
Tom,
Yeah.
It's really funny.
Tom, good to see you, Tom. Stay stable. We'll see you. I don't think I'll be on Sunday, so I might see you maybe next Saturday. I'm going to do a London live probably next Saturday at London next week. So maybe one Sunday night next week. So it's good tonight and stuff. Take care, Tom.
Yeah.
Take care, Tom.
Take care, Tom. Bye.
God bless you, Tom.
Take care. Look after yourself.
If you see Bigfoot, let him go. Don't shoot him. Let the old boy go. God bless you, Tommy. Have a good one.
Yeah, so the boiler situation is going to get sorted on Monday morning. So
okay.
At least you're not cold in the caravan, Adrian. If you
we are cold. It is bloody freezing in here, but we're just running on colour gas heaters and
I've got
you got your electric blanket on in that.
No, my wife has, but I don't. I'll just have another duvet.
You haven't got the what?
My wife has got an electric blanket, but I just on her side. But I just have another duvet. Put another duvet on. But it's we got gas fires and that sort of thing, and electric heaters.
Has anybody had any bad weather with this?
No.
Yesterday, just like heavy winds and last night, but today completely fine.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I've been in severe weather warning, and it's level 4 for up here.
Yeah, the north of England and Scotland is really
you up
bad.
north, Tasha?
Yeah.
But
we've had it really bad here. There's trees and everything down.
Yeah, in East Anglia, it's hardly any wind. We had blue skies most of the day.
Nice part of the country, that, Adrian. If you know what I mean.
I don't know where Adrian said he was.
East Anglia. I like it.
Yeah, I'm from Norfolk.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm a Norfolk baby.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
You got 6
But you're not in Norfolk now, are you, Tasha?
No, not ever going to go back.
Have you got 6 fingers and toes?
No, I got loads of chickens.
Come out.
And loads of turkeys. You know, they come from Norfolk.
I've got loads of sheep.
Matthews.
I've got loads of sheep, but I've only got 1 chicken left.
You just got a solitary chicken hanging about.
Yeah, it's the last one which is left. We had a whole load of we rehomed a whole load of them, the ex-battery ones, and this is the last one which is left. And I don't like killing things, and it's just living its life when it goes.
I would love a pet chicken. In fact, I don't know if you know.
Well, you have got a pet crow.
Yeah, but a pet chicken.
Gabby would be jealous.
Do you know what? Actually, I prefer it if Gabby was grounded. If you see what I mean, in a selfish way, so she wouldn't keep fucking flying off, and I have to keep chasing her or something, right? I'm just saying, Dreaded Explorer's got a pet chicken, Sarah.
Yeah,
you know, she was going on about it, and actually, they make a lovely pet. I suppose it's like anything. If the hand that feeds and you see it every day and you give it strokes on it, it'll become domesticated. But
all of our sheep are basically pets.
That's funny, Steve. That's funny. My ex-girlfriend's dad used to have a nightclub in Peterborough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been to Peterborough.
I always like some people come from different parts of the UK. I mean, obviously, Crow's up Milton Keynes, Tasha's North East, Agents, Angela, Biggie, I'm London, obviously. The
Milton Keynes is a roundabout annoying place.
Horrible, isn't it?
Roundabout.
It's lucky when people say Milton Keynes, they just think of concrete cows, fields of art, of plastic cabbages, loads of discord and idiots about, which is true.
Well, strange enough, Milton Keynes has actually it's grown up a lot. Last time I was there, it must be about 10 years ago. It was far less. It felt like far less concrete. It's the the trees and things that seem to be growing up.
What I was just about to say about, you've hit the nail on the head. Because you say Milton Keynes, people always assume central Milton Keynes, the city centre and everything, but the surrounds of Milton Keynes are nothing short of stunning.
Like around the bypass and things like
that. That's right. If I took some video footage and go, where do you think I am? People would be going, remote Scotland, Devon, Cornwall. You go, no, Milton Keynes. There you go.
I wouldn't like to be there, but
No.
I've got relations over there.
I'd sooner go to Jupiter.
Do you know what club? What club? I don't know what club. Was it Club Milton Keynes? I don't know what club.
Club's what?
Yeah, he's got what club? The question mark. I don't know.
What club regarding what?
The Winners' Night spot in central Milton, central Peterborough, Steve. I said my ex-girlfriend's dad had a nightclub in Peterborough Central, so I know all about Peterborough because I obviously get free drinks and everything. So every Friday, Saturday night, being the courtesy of being a boyfriend to the daughter, I got free entry and free beers. All I had to do was give the old sort of
brilliant. The whole of my life, I've never been in a nightclub ever.
Oh,
you've never been in one?
I spent most of my
Adrian. I was a naughty girl, aged what was it? We were about age 17 and we got in, and we basically we were older than we were, obviously, to get in. And when we turned 18, we had to celebrate our 21st. Did we look 21? No. And my dad never knew about it because I'd go and stay at a mate's house.
Yeah.
And my mate's parents would actually cover for me. Oh, they've gone for a walk at 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, she's in the bath. Oh, she's gone to sleep early. So if my dad phoned parent, she would cover for me. It was great.
Yeah, they had acts there. I met the Prodigy. I met loads of people in there. In fact, it had guests that just come in like celebrities, and because they're a celebrity, you're not expecting them to see them in Winners, and they'll just be sitting, socializing, having a drink, and before you know it, just talking to people, and people don't realize that they're talking to sort of like, just out of instance, the DJ from the Prodigy, Liam Howard, because no one knows him. They all know Keith Flint and everything, but Keith Flint's just nothing. It's Liam, and he's sitting at the bar having a few drinks, and no one knows it's him. That's what I'm saying. It's like talking to celebrities, and they go, "No, hardly ever get noticed." Because people ain't expecting to see them, and then when they see people in real life in their photos or their pop pictures and that, they're not the same. If you see what I mean, just a bloke having a beer in a nightclub. But no, her name wasn't Amanda. I won't say her name, but it was a boss's daughter. And I was with her for quite a long time. Everyone thought we was married, but I think it was done about 9-year sentence with her. Even I say that nastily, but she was a lovely girl. Everything was amicable. So, that's one good thing about all my ex-girlfriends. I bet none of them have got a bad word to say about me, which is good.
Big screen. Another one.
Yeah, I used to hang with the Prodigy and Shades of Rhythm. That's another one, Stephen. That's it. Cheers for putting that up, because I wouldn't. As I was thinking, Shades of Rhythm were another one, an act that had sort of, because he booked loads of people that actually played there, and then afterwards just sort of intermingled with everyone else. And the likes of me, I was trusted. So really, in a way, when he let me in, I was more like sort of covert security, if that makes any sense to you. So if I went in, I wouldn't be with my girlfriend because she would actually be working, but my eyes would be everywhere working, watching, because there's drug dealers that get in there, and then before you know it, the dealing in the toilet. So really, it was sort of like business and pleasure, but it was an absolute pleasure. And Brian,
sounds like another world.
Yeah, it is, because the owner, Brian, just was a lovely bloke. It's just no one would have a bad word to say about him. But once you start seeing how the businesses of the pubs are run and nightclubs, there's a seedy side to it that's really not very pleasant. And unless when you're a good bloke and you're trying to make a living out of, making people smile and booking acts and selling beer and stuff.
Whether it's true or not, I don't know. But I've heard some stories about how they cheat on the drinks, where you just rubbed it. Or you give them the proper drink to begin with, and then afterwards they just rub the alcohol around the rim.
Well, the thing is, even back in the day, and I'm talking here, right? I'm going way back, like maybe 15 years ago. Every single employee had a card, so every time that they went to the till, they would sort of scan their card and they'd have to put in everything, and things got tallied up at the end of the sort of night. That was another situation because people are come and be a bar girl or a barman for a few weeks, and then before you know it, you go, takings are down 300 quid. You know, and then you have to sit and investigate. But I'm telling you, some of the stuff that I got to see and hear, and some of the people that I got round, is nothing short of a Guy Ritchie film like Snatch and shit. And I shit you not, if I wrote memoirs, you go, Jesus. Ammers would like it. He would be chuckling. You go, yeah. Ammers would love it, but my lips are sealed. So you used to hang about in there, Steve, did you? I bet I bumped into you. I bet I bumped into you one day, buddy, and you didn't even notice me.
This is for you, Crow. Look at all this stuff. I love this. This is a conversation, you know.
I'm gonna have to get my proper glasses on now because I haven't got them. I need some bionic eyes. Do you know anyone that can sort me out, Adrian?
No. You can donate eyes, can't you? Lenses in your eyes.
Yeah, you used to hang out with the Prodigy and Shades of Rhythm. I'll tell you what, the Prodigy are very unlike any sort of band you'll ever be around, really, because even though they shut the corporate hand, they weren't idiots, and they kept control of what they had and how they orchestrated themselves off the spotlight. Was just, I've got so much respect for them, because you wouldn't know it's them. They are not the type of people to say, do you know who I am? It's like egos and stuff like that. Totally not. So I had so much respect for them, you wouldn't even know you're talking to them. And that goes for Keith as well. Keith was a lovely bloke, not at all what you'd expect out of him. You'd think he'd be raging or hyperactive. He was just freaking lovely. Winners could tell some great stories if their walls could talk. Yeah, definitely. Every single weekend, without a doubt, there was something that would go down in Winners history. Like, so, because even like after, you know, because security used to get together, and you're talking meatheads that are about, 25 to 40 years old, that are absolutely muscle upon muscle, and they've all got egos, and they all like, women and stuff like that and stuff, and you have to keep an eye on them. Before you know it, they're part of the cabal and letting in drug dealers, and they used to have illegal fights in that club. We'll have a legal sort of boxing match and put some sort of light mitts on and punch the hell out of each other on the dance floor, a bit like Fight Club, and I'm not joking. And you'd have private people, like about 50, 60 sort of people, privately in a closed event, and, you're watching. Yeah, look, Liam H was such a cool guy. He was lovely.
Yeah,
he was
just, I put a big screen. Look, I put a big screen.
So really nice guy.
Yeah.
And Keith was just like, you could talk to Keith for hours on end about anything. Just an easy bloke to talk and get along with and stuff like that. In fact, Keith bought me some beers, and I told him he didn't have to because they were free, and he didn't know. He goes, "Oh, I've got your Peroni," and I go, "Don't like Peroni," but never mind. I used to get it for free, but I forgot to tell him. I wonder if they charged him now. I bet they didn't. So they actually took a hit because obviously when they play somewhere, they get paid a lot of money. And when they go on tours, they have to sell out quite a considerable amount of seats to put arses on there for them to get a wager out of it. After everything's been paid for, security, staff, the seats that they've sat on for their duration and that, So playing Winners Night Spot is not really worth anything to them. If you see what I mean, it's only a nightclub.
It's good for you. The Sunday doors closed. Parties were great.
Yeah, Brian was just such a one-off of a guy, man. Everyone just loved the bloke, and he was the owner. He was just a wonderful guy, and he was a wonderful sort of person to be around. I was very lucky with him. as well. We got on very well. He had a massive house. He had amazing cars as well, but you wouldn't tell he was sort of more or less a millionaire on paper and stuff. He was just like a kid trapped in an adult's body, really. You know, that's a bit rude saying that. I don't mean a kid as such, but he had a young spirit, I'd say, like a sort of childish, impish, mischievous sort of undertone to him, which is quite refreshing.
I can't
Sunday
wait for Steve's
next closed.
I can't wait for
Steve's
next
I bet I've missed a few. I'll have to read them again.
No, Crow. He's got a little surprise. He's blue now. He's got a spanner.
Oh, Giz Butt, that's right. See, there's another name. Steve is on it, mate. I'm telling you, because I met Giz, and no one knows
just come a
Giz
spanner.
Butt. That's right. Giz Butt is the guitarist. I've actually got a Prodigy album here somewhere, Steve, that they give me, and they all signed it as well. And the biggest signature was from Giz Butt, who was a personal friend of Brian's. So out of everyone, Giz Butt was the person who orchestrated the Prodigy to play at Winners, if you see what I mean. But then again, people always say, oh, there's the dancer, the black guy, there's Liam on the DJ, and then you've got, you know, Keith Flint, but no one ever says anything about Giz Butt as though he's not even part of it. But he was a nice bloke, very punkish, very into his sort of metal music and stuff, which was really good, collaborating sort of different genres into.
Can I just look, can I just say, Stephen, I always do it. You always take part. I don't just give out spanners because I had to go for my list the other day. Look, figured that, but I viewed it. But no, you always take part. So you know, I'm in that good little mood. So yeah,
Stephen, Darren made me beg on my knees for 2 years until he gave me a spanner. So you know, you took 2 minutes. All hail, Stephen. We'll have a statue of you next week on the show, Steve.
Yeah, I'll get a statue next Sunday.
Yeah, Giz Butt is a great
Saturday week, London Live. Next Saturday, I'll plan it out because I won't be. Now I'm just starting now, but I won't be doing Sunday night. I've got with some friends Sunday afternoon, so
planning the hangover.
Saturday London Live next Saturday. Might be a Saturday or Sunday night next week. There's also 2 next weekend.
Is that to do with the?
Yes, I'll be down in London.
The first rally.
Yeah, I'll be in London. I might see John. I spoke to John earlier in Mike's channel. I said to John, I might see him down next week. I might try and see. I might probably see Hammers probably next week as well, probably next Saturday.
Well, Hammers will be there on the first.
Yeah, he might be there. He might be there. I met him in July. Yeah, he might be there.
Hammers is an angel.
Yeah,
he's got his feather wings.
He's a wind-up as well.
Yeah, but he's like me. He's a real nice fella, but he's mischievous. That's all. Yeah. If I could get one word that sort of typed me off of everything, I'd say mischievous is the one. The perfect word for it. It don't mean, you know, I'm always up to banter and sort of trying to have a laugh or something.
He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy.
Mischief is good fun. People need fun in their life.
Crow. What happened when I was at London in July? We walked up. I didn't realise what happened. I found another pub in Leicester Square. He was in another pub where I went to. It packed out, but I didn't realise that a second floor, right? And what happened? He was on Logman's, and
was he?
I was on time outside the pub. Logman said he was on earlier. I went, where? But he was. When I looked back at when I got home, he was upstairs in a pub. He had a soft drink, obviously, because before people start saying me, he had a soft drink, and also he was up. The pub was packed out. You couldn't get the door, but it was upstairs to the pub. He said it was quiet up there, but I didn't realise. I went to one up Leicester Square and that, but I might see him next Saturday. So I'll work on
something this week. Meet up with him, Darren. Give him some heads up on that, and you can easily meet up. London's a very small place once you get into it.
If you look, it's still up. I don't take the lives down. This happens, but I've never taken it down. he was on my camera last July. I met him. We tried to see John, but John. I spoke to John on my one here, and John was at the top. We couldn't get to the staircase. Literally packed up. We found him. We waved up to him, and he spoke to me since. But so John said, "Oh, so I might see you next weekend." So if someone could tell me where John is next weekend, Adrian or someone else, I'll try and meet John next Saturday as well. I've never met John, so maybe we meet next Saturday live.
That'll be nice.
Yeah,
that'll be good. Get yourself a little action camera, Darren. If you see what I mean.
You can,
my phone. Yeah, but if you do it live, it'll be all pixelated.
Look, I've got this one. This we use this one, but I've got to try and put in that landscape because I've got to put my handle things because on your arm, if you're like that, it's on your arm. So I'll put the stick I've got upstairs, and I'll try and get the chat up there. So I'm going to put this caption on next week. This caption here. Look, this bit of caption.
What phone is it? Is it an Android?
Caption on this. Yeah. It'd be this. What I'll do next Saturday, I'll put this caption. Hold on, where is it? Here we go. Look, I'll put this caption on next week. Look, this one. Look, I'll put that one next Saturday. That one. Go on the screen there. Look, that one. I'll be putting that along. I'll change the colour. I'll put that one next.
I don't know how any of you can use a phone to go on live chats or the internet.
I agree.
To me, it's far too small.
I agree.
Yeah. I agree.
You have to use the computer.
What was that?
I use an iPad.
Yeah, I have to use the computer all the time.
But I'm currently actually on the phone, but looking at the iPad.
See what I've got to do? I've got an iPad, what I'm using now, but I don't know if it'll work outside because I've used this when I've gone away. I've had to go on the hotel's internet. So I don't know if I could use this one next Saturday. I don't know.
It should be okay if you link it. You could tether it to your phone, or you could just link it up. Like, depends if you've got mobile Wi-Fi on it.
Yeah, I'll have to look this week, probably.
Oh, look, Steve went to school with Gesbutt, the Prodigy's guitarist. Still see him now and again. Where is he, Steve? Is he...
Are you Peterborough, Steve?
Yeah, no, but I don't think Giz lives in Peterborough. There might be some connection to how he sort of knew Brian.
Stephen, we never give the... Just say whatever UK you are. You ain't got to go specific codes. Just say a county or something. That's all you got to do. That's why I say to people.
It don't matter. It's like Peterborough, Milton Keynes, all massive places.
It's a big place, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a big place. Exactly, it's not as though you give in a postcode or anything. So it's
don't give postcode. No postcode. No.
Yeah, but that's incredible because it's still that sort of put a bit in my puzzle because I don't know how Brian got to know Giz, if you see what I mean, to have the project come at his club, because that was obviously to do with someone who knew Giz, who must have been fairly local, to come into the club and negotiate and to get the spot there and hang about. I think they actually used the club quite a few times to just come in sociably, sit down and have some beers and stuff quietly. You know, like they didn't have to pay. They went straight in.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
got me and my phone in a boat. We've got the other one, and we've got the next comment to you. Look, Bushfield
School. Yeah, I've heard of it.
Look, comes on the screen now. Yeah.
But it's nice to hear stories because, you know, celebrities and pop stars, you tar them all with the same brush, if you see what I mean. And then when you sort of meet people, you go, Christ, seen them, and, you know, since I'm a kid on the TV and stuff like that, I've always wondered what they're like. And it's really refreshing to meet people and you go, Jesus Christ, they're far better than I ever expected. Far better. You know, it was that embarrassing. I was that friendly with them. I could have quite easily have got their number, but still I had that bit of shell shock that I didn't want to sort of put them off, thinking I was some sort of prick or something, asking for people's numbers after a few hours of chat, which is, you know, so I sort of left it. Nick Slater from the Shades. I don't know him, Steve. Is the Shades like a a punk band or something. I wished I'd done something in music years ago. You know, I had drum lessons, and
I did too. I had a full set of drums at one time.
They're wonderful because it's rhythm, isn't it? You get into rhythm and stages.
Bumby's got drums, Letty Bumby. You got
the only
drums.
thing that stopped me, Adrian, was having
I've got my drum in the hotel room now.
Yeah. Well, I used to. I had a Premier set of drums. I don't know, about 5 or 6 drums and cymbals and things, and I used to pack them up every week and put them in the boot of the car. You know, my father used to drive it because I couldn't drive in those days, and take them up into Goodmayes in East London, and had a half an hour, set them all up, had half an hour's lesson, packed them all up again and brought them home.
See what I mean of the hassle for playing an instrument, how far you've got to go with it. I mean, some people
I was living in Brentwood.
Room that's got sound suppression, they can plug in their electric guitar or play, but I was
living in Brentwood then, and in Essex, but I went up to Goodmayes, but
cool, that's a spicy area. Brentwood in Essex, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I was born in the East End, in Barking. And we moved out to Brentwood. Now I'm up in Suffolk.
Adrian. I was over that way. Yeah, I was over that way. I was over that way yesterday. I was off work for a few days.
Barking. I haven't been back to Barking. The last time I was in Barking must have been about 10 or 15 years ago. It's changed a lot, but.
Right, I was there. I met someone yesterday. I had a bit of pie mash yesterday.
Yeah.
I was off yesterday.
I tell you what, in all of my life, I have never. I've had loads of jelly deals, but I have never ever had pie and mash.
I've never had jelly deals.
I'm going to go. I'm going to have some. So.
Adrian, I know you've been involved with discussions. I've got to admit it. I've never had jelly deals, but I had pie and mash yesterday. I did really nice.
I love jelly deals.
Is that your first pie and mash as well? Sorry, Adrian. I do apologise. I just wanted to know if that's his first time he's had pie and mash in London or something.
No, you're joking.
Oh, okay. That's all right. It's the way you said it, as though
I've actually said
no. What I said was no jelly deals. I've never had no jelly deals.
Jelly deals are lovely. When we're on our way back out of London, sometimes. I think it's in Whitechapel. I think it was. Tubby Isaacs had a stall just off of one of the streets there, and it sounds disgusting, but you late at night you used to go up there to have a bowl full of jelly deals, and the taxi drivers used to stop there as well. And as you walked up to the stall, all you could feel was crunch, 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 crunch under your feet, because the people have been spitting all the bones out onto the floor.
They ain't got internet connection.
But it's they also have loads of. But I've vowed that before I die, I want to have some pie and mash.
That's a weird one. So that's a bucket list you've got. What else is in Adrian's bucket list? You've got me intrigued now. So it's like pie and mash and liquor.
Well, I think I'm so far away from London now. I think I'll probably have to go and buy it online. I think.
Get Uber Eats to deliver it.
But considering where I came from, you would have thought I would have had loads of it. And pie and mash and liquor, isn't it?
I've never had either, all the jelly deals. I would be like a bush tucker trial for someone that's never had wonky food before. I'd puke everywhere. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Since we've been up here in Suffolk, a friend of ours bought a bowl of jelly deals, like a bowl, and we stuck it in the middle of the table. There was me and this friend and my father. Went through it in absolutely no time at all.
Really? I'll be going, I ain't eating that shit. I'm off to McDonald's.
My wife can't stand them. My wife can't stand them. She says there's too many bones in them. But
I wouldn't have even known the bones. I thought they were a big cartilage or something because they're weird creatures.
Obviously, an eel is a long creature. Basically, they actually just chop it.
Who thought if you caught that when you went out fishing, your line went and you caught this sort of ugly, slimy, great big worm creature, you go, I'll tell you what, let's scoff it. Let's have it. Who wants a bit of it?
this friend of ours, when we first came to this farm, actually said we got several lakes on the farm, and he actually said there were actual. He reckons there was eels in the actual lakes.
Yeah, there would be. There was
so we went out and bought specially a net which is called a fyke, which is really it looks like a great big long keep net.
Okay.
And we've got several of those, and what you do, you put bait inside it, you just chuck it in, and several days later you go and fish them all out. We went to go and fish the net out. Several days later, it's actually sod all in it.
Oh, not even a crayfish or anything.
No, there were crayfish in there, but no, we didn't catch anything at all.
What are they, grey ones or the red ones?
We haven't got them anymore, but they were. I think they were grey ones. I think, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, but there were loads of them. When the lake used to flood, which it did quite regularly in the wintertime, we used to see fish swimming around out in the farmyard, and then as soon as it went down, they went back into the lake again.
Oh, that's interesting.
Since that time, the lake has actually
silted
up, and the fish have actually disappeared. But
monasteries have them, Adrian, little ponds and stuff, didn't they?
I want to actually
and carp.
I really wanted. I'm going to, but was it? Is it carp? It's carp. I think you actually. There's a chef called Hugh Furley Whittingstall.
I've seen that.
He caught that, and apparently what you have to do, you have to catch it, and keep it alive for several days in several different tanks.
Correct.
And you have to take all the mud out of them because they go.
That's why carp and bream and perch are all called coarse fish, because of coarse tasting. That's why you prefer sort of eating like seafood, because it's like salt water, isn't it? It's better. See, not many people know that, Adrian.
No,
just go, no, you can't eat carp. You go, you can.
Well, I wouldn't mind. I think I have eaten it. I can't remember now. But what I'd like to do is to dredge these lakes out and we stop
what's in there. Yeah, that would be that'd be lovely.
Yeah.
Nothing like sitting next to a bit of water with some fish, and it's really therapeutic.
Well, it's nice sitting next to them in any case, but
yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, you know, that's interesting, because my mate used to catch crayfish, and he used to take them home in a bucket and then put them into like a big tank with some oxygen going in, and then just do what you said. He said a week.
Well,
he said he just leaves them a week, then he kills them, and then he makes like tempura prawns out of the crayfish. And I've eaten them. I would easily pay you 25 quid a restaurant for that.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even know it was crayfish.
I saw on another TV program. I can't. Might even mean Hugh Furley Whittingstall. I think it was him actually who went. He was on a river boat or something, a canal boat, and apparently signal crayfish are an invasive species.
Correct.
And the river authorities try to get rid of them, and they've got the best way of fishing that I've ever seen. It's my way of fishing, and that is they have the boat going along and they electrify the actual river, and then all the signal crayfish come to the top surface, and you just go picking them up. That's my way of fishing.
I think it stuns them, doesn't it? People think it kills the fish, but
I don't know what it does. But
it stuns them temporarily and they float.
Yeah, but it's definitely my way of fishing. Sod using the bloody line.
Yeah, damn right. What about explosives? A bit of C4 in there. Get that going. Grenade, bit of dynamite. See what it goes like. See what I mean? What sort of? You're opening Pandora's box for me. It seems like going back to the MRI sort of scanner, like chucking a spoon in there and then running out, watching what happens to the door.
I'd like to find somewhere where they are still picking up these signal crayfish, because apparently they actually welcome getting rid of them, because they kill off all the other types.
Correct,
of crayfish.
They do. I think I was told you got to, when you catch them, to stamp on them. And they are ugly little creatures, but it's because they're so invasive, they'll take over a bit like the red squirrel went out. And
somebody brought them into the country some time ago, and they've just taken over. It's like really red squirrels have been killed off by grey squirrels, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's right. Then red squirrels are beautiful little things.
Another comment. Even I used to catch crayfish.
bucket of fresh water with gravel in, and they tasty. Yeah, they're very nice. I honestly thought they were tempura prawns. My mate never told me they were crayfish until after I ate it, and I'd give him a standing ovation.
I've never eaten any, but
yeah, then he showed me all the aerator and all of that, just like you were saying, Adrian. You know, give it a few days so they can, you know, ingest some clean water and get that muddy water out of them. The tasting is much better. You know. I wouldn't like to eat perch or bream. Oh, bream. Oh, the most stinkiest fish that ever come out of the freaking water.
What about crafting? What are you having crafting? I'm the fire mash. What are you gonna have crafting? Anything?
I've just made fresh spag bowl.
Do you know what? I was going to say she's a spag bowl lady. I was going to say that.
I tell you what,
I've made a big pot of it.
Machine. We ain't seen your coffee machine.
Oh, you haven't seen my coffee machine?
It's probably broken from overuse.
Not yet.
What are you having? The hazelnut coffee tonight?
Yeah, I feel like that one.
See, I would have got the spaghetti bolognese, and I would have got what she's drinking, and people go, "Are you clairvoyant or something?"
Are we still out the front?
Yes, it's still live on air. Yeah. Hello, Kim. Hello, Kim. Where's my Kim? Look.
Oh, there's
Hello, Kim.
There's Darren, boys.
I want Kim. All right, Kim.
Hello, Kim.
Happy Saturday. It's Saturday morning now. It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Hello, Kim.
All right, Kim.
Yeah, I know Kim.
Hello, Kim.
I've been on Kim's channel.
Yeah, I've been there. Let's show craft. Hold on. They put a big spread. Hold on. Here we go. Maximise. Here we go.
What's that?
Coffee machine.
I'll type in the chat.
Hold on.
It is a coffee machine.
I don't see anything, my dear. Hold on.
Looks like a Dalek. Looks like an orange Dalek.
Well, I had to be seen with this, hadn't I?
Thank you, Kim. You too. That's very kind of you.
Yeah, very nice lady. Yeah.
Cool. What you making, Tasha? I've just made a hot chocolate.
She's got the hazelnut coffee cream coming.
Hazelnut latte.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So I'm gonna drink that.
I'm just making a hot chocolate. I've got to find my mini marshmallows.
Oh, I got loads of them.
What's the barcode for?
I'm full of it.
In Sainsbury's at all. Okay, and they say they're there, and I'm like, could you show me? And no staff will ever find them.
Right.
And I managed to pick them up in a Tesco Express the other day.
Oh, look, she's showing off now. She's even got my little... Close that cupboard now. Stop showing off. Close that cupboard. Move away from the cupboard slowly.
There's another layer.
You are taking the freaking piss.
Yeah, only just for you.
Dear, oh dear. I'll tell you what, there's diabetes in that cupboard somewhere. I can sense it.
I probably already got it and don't know about it.
I can't believe you've even got the audacity to show off with marshmallows.
How many marshmallows have you got, girl?
I haven't even opened them.
She's got 2 packets.
Is it just one packet?
No, I think there's 2.
No, there's 2.
See?
And what flavour teas have you got? I saw some herbal teas there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've got loads of them.
What's that at the back there? What's that at the back there? The teas, the herbal teas, the orange and red. I can just...
They're fruit teas.
Yeah, I want to know which one it is. Is it raspberry?
Raspberry.
Up, Tash. Up.
What's to the right of the marshmallows?
Up. There. Heart tea. Heart tea.
Glow tea.
I've never heard of that. Crikey, glow
you know
tea,
you have to sleep tea. I tend to get the
That's interesting.
Helps with certain vitamins.
Yeah.
You and Kim gonna get a room, Darren?
I'll be talking about YouTube.
Yeah, please.
Bro.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'll be talking about on YouTube. The gossip man be talking about me. Look at this. What's going on my chat? Look at this. Look. Logman's gonna wind me up. Logman. And it's once he watches this, but he's gonna wind me up and he's giving me shit. He's giving me shit. He is.
You remember the little square mints? I don't think we have them no more. Which square mints?
Oh, hello, little buddy. Hello, little. Oh, he's
sleeping. Oh, no, here we go.
Oh, look at
what's this one's name? Tell a name. What's his name? You have to mind me. What's this one's name? Tell the names. Yeah. So everyone can hear it. They watch it back anyway.
Oh,
he's Gandalf.
Oh, you got the birdies.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Yeah.
I can't find it on camera because it's weird.
He's got his little head feathers up as well.
No, we can see it.
Plumped up. Oh, he's gorgeous. Look at his little eyes. He's going, for God's sake, Mum, don't put me on camera. He just woke me up, for crying out loud.
He's my show budgie.
He's beautiful.
What's your show budgie called, Tasha?
Pardon?
What's your show buddy called?
What, this one?
Yeah, the grey one.
He's called Gandalf.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because he's grey.
Has he got a mate in there?
No, he won't accept anyone. I even tried call Bobby with him.
Is he a fighter, is he?
And he kept going for him.
Oh dear.
As usual.
You see, that's a bit funny in the sort of bird world. You'd think a male and a female would sort of accept each other, but they don't.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you couldn't sort of arrange a marriage. So they must have sort of little minds of things that they, you know, another budgie's got that one hasn't.
Yeah, but it's like swans. They mate for life and don't mate again, do they?
I'm not really a swan fan. I like all birds, don't get me wrong, but of a list of priorities, swans
we're not bad people. But you say you like all birds.
Trust you, Adrian. I like the way your mind works.
Hang on. Is this Mickey's sister?
No, Mickey's sister is...
I'm not too keen on thrush, though.
Yeah.
That's Mickey's sister.
Oh, look at her.
There we go.
Oh, I like that. I tell you what, I like that little bird. That looks well regal, doesn't it, with the stones around it?
Yeah, look at this, yeah.
Look at the others in the background there, just sitting there going, what's Mum doing? She's up to some odd shit tonight.
Tasha, do you put a cover over them at night to sleep? Or do they just sleep?
Look, there's a blanket. Nice and warm. Yeah, they're all asleep, all tucked up. That's nice. Thank you for showing us your little birds, Tasha.
There's more. There's more.
Yeah, because I know you've got a lot. You've got a little room all full of them. And
see if she'll let me do it. I'll see if she'll let me do it.
Oh, this
if I can come around.
Yeah, done it, man.
Can I have mini kisses? Oh, she's jumped off now.
Jump back on.
Can I have mini kisses? Kisses.
What should we do?
Clever girl.
What bird was it that you rescued, Steve? Was it like a parrot? Well, I wanted to get an exotic bird until I saw the price. I rescued my neighbours from my garden. That escaped and it was £4,000. That must be a flamboyant parrot. Yeah, I can't think of a bird that you can legally have.
Parrot.
But they live to about 70 years old, don't they, parrots, and have multiple owners.
There she is. Can I have mini kisses?
Tasha.
Thank you, good girl.
Look at the comments from Kim. Look at the comments from Kim. Look, pretty bird. Look, pretty bird.
Oh, that's a lovely colour. Is it? Am I seeing right? Is that sort of a sky blue sort of?
He's a bit more turquoise.
Yeah, I was going to say. Oh, look at the one above it. It's like
them two are in love.
I'll tell you what, it's beautiful. It's beautiful seeing them when they're having a friendship, when they've, they're partnered up and stuff like that. They're actually really sweet. They sort of kiss beaks, don't they, and stuff. They're really lovely. Nice seeing birds happy. They're really happy birds, Tash. You look after them very well.
Oh, hell yeah.
Lovely.
Very healthy birds. Well looked after.
Told in the comments, done a great job of them.
Oh, hello, buddy.
You do amazing,
on him.
Tasha.
Look at him.
Tasha, you do an amazing job.
He's back with green and yellow feathers and bits of black. Gorgeous birds.
Tom, you watching me watch back, Tom? No.
I suppose it's got to be said. Who's a pretty boy?
Yeah, pretty boy.
He's my pied. It's just a mutation. It's like having a breed as dogs.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's a handsome bird. I don't like singling out certain birds, saying that's a better looking bird than that one. Do you know what? I was feeding some pigeons the other day in the local town centre because they're all really friendly and I know humans just give them free food all the time. But I tell you what, the combinations of colours and their feathers, varieties and stuff, they were the most stunning birds ever. If you see what I mean, when you cross species like dove and wild pigeon and stuff, and then a variety comes out. But they all seem to, the ones with the same colours, kept together like they were obviously family members or something.
Yeah.
So worked in little units, and it's just marvellous. Oh, look at this. It's like the peace budgie or something, isn't it? If Jesus come back as a bird, look.
The white one.
She's got a beautiful colour.
Oh, it's a woman. It's a girl, is it?
Yeah, these are 3 girls. They are one that have now gotten up to shape to move on to new homes.
So, do the girls fight as much as the males, Tash, or is it
They're
more?
both as bad as each other.
Yeah, that's what I thought I'd ask. I didn't know if the males were sort of driven with their sort of natural instincts and that. And I assumed the females would be a lot more calm.
Yeah, Minnie's the most calm one when she wants to be.
Okay.
But Mickey, sadly, I've lost Mickey. Mickey was the best one.
My little star,
not having a go at any of the other birds, which I found.
Mickey was female, though, wasn't he?
Weird.
Was Mickey female?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is, when you say Mickey, people have just assumed that it's male or something. In fact, you should make up that he was transgender or something, just for a laugh.
She used to come on, my little star, my little guest star, wasn't it?
Yeah, I remember the little bird. It was lovely, lovely little thing. Very sweet. And they all have different personalities because people look at them and think, oh, well, bird's a bird, a bird's a bird. But they're not. They're all got so different personalities like we have.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Not all the same. That little shrine, look, there's some respect. Some people, Tash, some people don't even treat family members like this, let alone a freaking bird. It just goes to show how nice and loved that bird was. Well,
Okay.
Heartbreaking.
I'll see if I can show you something.
Right, yeah.
What happened to Kirsty's?
I put a comment on that one.
Kirsty's bird, Darren?
Kirsty's bird. Kirsty lost a little one that had the problems, and
oh no, not the one with the sinus problems.
Yes, she did lose that little one. Yeah, and I think she was around in Tony the other day. Her dad's not been very well, so I did speak to her the other day in the chat, and we hope she comes back soon. I did speak to her the other day, I think Monday, or Tuesday. I spoke to her.
I didn't. Where sort of, someone's.
Pardon?
Is that a sign with Mickey? You got to.
Yeah, it's personalised one done for her.
Oh Christ!
And it's got lights at the back, and you just plug it in.
I thought it was a screensaver.
She put this was on a video. I put a comment on that one, didn't I?
It does all sorts of different ways.
Oh, thank you. That's beautiful.
Yeah, look at that. It's really on the screen. That looks good. Mickey, you're here, Mickey. Look.
And then
That looks brilliant.
All the urns that you've got as well.
That's his cushion, or her cushion. That was a birthday gift. Christmas gift, sorry.
I'm still behind them on the.
So when I miss her, I can just hug her.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's nice.
Where are they native from? Is it Australia, Budgies?
It can be another place as well, but usual Australia budgies are green, like the one with my yellow and green one.
Yeah, that's what
they're the most common for Australia.
My auntie had a cockatiel.
I could make a joke out of that, but I'm not going to bother.
No.
What we need now.
What we need now.
What we need now. We've got the budgies, right? We've got the canaries. We need now someone with the cockatoo.
Oh, don't give me a cockatoo. I'll make it as mad as me, man. There won't be just one mental clash. There'll be two of them.
In the comments.
Just giggle.
Let's catch us in the comments. Stephen, let's put some of the comments on the screen. Stephen said, when it comes through, right opposite our screen now. It comes through. What's that? Come on. Well, it should come on then. There we go. No idea what bird was. Oh, right, okay. The cat like look of it. I bet he did. The cat like look of it. I bet he did. The cats.
Down.
18-year-old cat had a fit seizure. Oh, Steve, man, that must have been traumatic, mate.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear about that.
Dude, I'm sorry to hear about that.
Sorry to hear about that, Stephen. Sorry to hear about that. Sorry.
I'll tell you something, Steve. When I was younger, my mum used to have a little soft spot for cats, and she used to love the ones that weren't loved or loved a bit of help or something. And she used to sort of foster them, but she didn't. She used to keep them and love them and look after them. And she had this one little cat, and I can't remember what it was called. I think it was a Persian blue cross or something. It was something else.
They're expensive cats, they are.
Well, the thing is, with cat litter, you get quite a few cats that come out, and there's usually one that's a bit more sickly than the others. It's a bit like, it just happens sometimes. And this little cat called the runt, it's not a very nice word, really, is it? I didn't want to say it, but, it's more fitting to a human being than it is an animal, really, that word. But anyway, she had this little cat, and the vet sort of examined her and goes, this one's underweight compared to the other one, and let's have a look at it, and it says it's got a little heart defect. It had like some heart defect. So anyway, my mum looked after this cat, and it was the most beautiful little cat, and we used to call it Fluff, and it was so cute. It would have had its own internet sort of channel if it did, but she went and lived until about 10 years old, and there was one night that was me, my brother, and a few mates, and we were sitting in the living room watching something on TV, having a few beers and a chat, and the cat run to the sort of door, really strange like, and then it started shaking, and then it started choking, and I opened the door quickly because I thought the cat was going to be sick, and it had a massive heart attack on the patio and died there and then.
Oh no.
And it was fucking awful.
Yeah. See, all right. The cat's out. Right. Boy's Kate. Way big. This cat's pull up. Yeah.
Stephen, I hope you get to the vets tomorrow and that the vet can help.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Let us know. We always care. They always figure so. Let everyone know about it. Yeah, just so things are going.
You know what? I was talking to Hammers about pets and that, because his little one Lily's had loads of traumatic troubles and was run over, and he got advised to put her down.
He came on the night that the dog had the injury, and I remember me coming on a Friday. I don't do Friday night, except for now. It was about 8 o'clock, I think. I was shattered, and he said about the accident. He was really stressed, and it's gone through, which he was really, really stressed, and things gone well. So I've seen the put on the screen that,
It was horrible. They advised him to euthanize her and put her down and everything.
Yeah,
and
that's what he's scared
he
of.
was talking because I've always wanted a pet, but the thing is, when it comes to when pets go, need some help or something, it's freaking expensive. And then there's a difference between having a vet that's good and cares, and there's a vets that don't care because the answer's in a syringe and it costs you something to have them put down. And they seem more like Joseph Mengele than they do actually someone that cares.
My wife's a vet, and I could never do that. She's retired.
No,
I could never do that job.
Well, that's handy. I might I might, in the future, if I get a pet problem, come to Adrian and
She's retired.
Adrian, does her skills come in handy on the farm at all?
Yeah. She's obviously been trained to do large animal things, but she hasn't been well herself recently, so she can't do very much physical stuff. Because last year, she's getting better now. But she had a spinal tumor removed back in July. But she's doing quite well with it then. But she can't do that much. But
what do they do for that, Adrian?
Well, basically, it's quite detailed work. She was being operated on for about 6 hours, and they have to be very, very careful. And they cut really close to your spinal cord. If it gets too close, they can get paralysed. But it was right up close to her neck, and they cut. I don't know, it must be 9 inches, something like that. And then they just moved. It was benign, so it wasn't cancerous.
Okay.
But it was if it wasn't taken out, it would have paralysed her. But she's okay now. But there's
no way it can grow back.
Well, they don't think so. No.
But there has been.
She'd have to go probably every year just to have an MRI scan. But it wasn't cancerous. They've got it all out now. But
so what did it do, sort of thing? Did it give her a tremendous pain? Was it on sort of?
It basically made, without being too crude, it made her incontinent for a start, and also she was having pains in the legs and things like that. And numbness.
Okay, because you see, I don't know, because it's on the spine and that sort of system is really delicate, isn't it? Because you get it wrong, you could be paralysed.
Well, that's it exactly. That's the worry about it.
Yeah, that's why I didn't know if it was the top half she struggled with or the bottom half.
But it's very the surgeon who did it. She had to go to a specialist hospital. It was done on the NHS. When the NHS is good, it is bloody good.
Yeah, I agree.
When it's not so good, it's bloody awful. But they were really good. And they actually the surgeon who did it was one of the specialists in the country, and he said he was quite amazed how they actually spotted it. And it was I think it was lucky that just in the local hospital she had several different scans, and the consultant in the local hospital just obviously had had some interest in it, because apparently these things go completely unnoticed and until it's too late, and then you get paralysed or even die. It's been done. She was only in hospital for 5 days. She had a long time afterwards recovery.
And what is a recovery? Not to over sort of
no. Well, she's still actually technically, it's now over 6 months and she's still recovering. But everybody says she's done remarkably well, because you normally can't walk properly for about 2 years after this operation. But she was walking perfectly okay very quickly.
2 years.
Yeah, but she'll still get pain for a year or two. but she's actually doing better than most.
Wow,
so,
that's interesting. You know,
so that's why it's she can do bits and pieces around the farm now, but I'm doing most of it there.
I can see her with a wheelie barrow going round and you sort of shouting out the window, "Come on, told you to do that half an hour ago. Come on."
Well, yeah, with the whip as well, yeah.
Yeah, with the broom handle.
Get up there.
Broom handle on a cold winter's morning. Whip on every other day.
No, we're actually running down all our sheep at the moment. We're both getting on in age.
How many sheep you got now in the farm?
30.
Still quite a few.
32. Yeah, but it's but we're not having any more lambs. In fact, I don't like killing now as I've got to the age. I don't like killing anything.
Yeah,
and so all of our sheep are technically just pets now.
That's nice.
We've got 3 rams here, and to save us having any embarrassments, we actually we took it down to the surgery she used to work at, and the one of the other vets actually castrated them. That was like about a year ago.
Does it help them a bit? Are they a bit more sort of relaxed now?
Oh, they all run together, so we don't have problems much. It's much easier from our point of view because we don't have to keep them separate.
Oh, I see.
We've got no risk of little babies coming along.
Yeah,
but it's. I was there was when these when these rams were we took them down in the street. We took them down to the vets. These when they were being castrated, to put it bluntly, they actually local anaesthetic them and then cut the sacks and then take the testicles away. There was 3 vets and a veterinary nurse. All of them were females. And I felt fairly vulnerable. I sat in the corner thinking I might be next.
Oh, Jesus.
No, joking. They did okay.
Yeah, as for sleeping, my vet spent a lot of money. My vet has spent a lot of money.
So this is what I was getting to with Hammers. Hammers said there was a charity organisation or something in London where the vets are really nice vets and they undercut everyone. Because he said he spent over $4,000 or so on little Nelly. You know, it's an awful lot of money. That
that's quite easy. What a lot of people do nowadays is they have their pets insured. And so that covers it. But the insurance itself is not cheap.
This is what I didn't know, Adrian. A bit like human insurance and that. There's always that grey area. I'd say
it's not cheap.
Don't know.
It's not cheap to insure rather, but it gives you a bit of peace of mind.
So you get that for your sort of sheep if anything went wrong. There's
no,
a
we
phone
don't.
number.
No, we don't. None of our sheep are insured. The dogs. When she was working, because like any business, you get trade terms when you're working for the business. None of our dogs were insured, but since she's retired, she has to pay full price. So our dogs are actually insured now, but the sheep are not insured. They just pay whatever it is.
Because Hammers said there was some charity organisations out there, some really good ones that really do care for animals and stuff and understand when owners can't pay these extortionate bills to these vets that don't really care, and they take on the animals out of love, really, and just cover their costs. So his operation would probably cost someone about 400 quid for the 4,000 that he spent elsewhere, if you see what I mean. But it was
you'd have to be on benefits. You'd have to be on benefits to do that.
I don't know. I don't think so. Else he would have said. It was just the difference between the quality of the vets, where you think if you go to the white coats and the bigger people who are more look better, that it's not necessarily that they're going to be a better service.
PDSA come to mind. That they look after people who can't afford it.
Can't afford the vet bills and stuff. Yeah. But he was saying it was a matter of emergency, and when he rang the other place, they said they could deal with the dog quicker and stuff, and it was all better. And he just went with that, just out of urgency, really. Yeah. It's reassuring to know that these charities exist.
If you have to, if an animal's got serious problems, it has to be referred to a referral place. That you're talking about mega money then. That's
How do you deal with your pets, crafting baby mama? You know, when they get ill, you know. Do you have specialists that you can call up, people that are sort of
I've got a vet down the road, and she does know about birds. Not all of them do. And if I think they're unwell longer than a few days, they're going to the vets in my eyes.
Yeah.
Mickey took it out of me, to be honest. But I got to stop feeling guilty over her because I did everything I could.
Oh, Christ, you've done it and more. You know, you couldn't have said that a bird would have had a better life than someone else because it's not true. You know, the best thing you could ever give any animal is just love. That on itself is like worth 10 times whatever, because you never know where that would have gone.
We had to have one of our dogs put down at the end of December.
I'm sorry to hear that, Adrian. No,
it had kidney problems. It's getting on in age, but it had kidney problems, and but it was just eventually it wasn't eating, and my wife said you could actually see that it wasn't happy, but obviously that's their experience. I couldn't see it, but all I could see it wasn't eating, so we had to have it down.
No,
I have a rule. I have a rule with my animals. She looks after them while they're living. But my way of saying goodbye to them is I actually personally take them to the pet crematorium and then have the ashes back. But which is it sounds silly, but that's my way.
No, good for you.
The things I've done with Mickey, that's the only way I can cope. So I keep buying for her. I know I shouldn't, but everybody deals with that losses.
Tasha, you should do what you need to cope with that grief.
Yeah, true.
I bottled up all the grief to do with my father to start with. And after my dad's death, it was, I think it was something like 18 days before I cried. And when it came out, I cried for 5 solid hours. And I started crying at 10 o'clock at night, and I was due to take my tablets, and my mum was like, you need to take your tablets. I couldn't even take my tablets. I was inconsolable. She put them on a spoon and put them in my mouth and gave me a drink, and that was the first time I've had to go through grief on a personal level. It's totally different having worked in the NHS.
Yeah.
But I still have deaths 25 years later that still affect me now in the ambulance service.
You don't realise that animals get really close to you, don't you?
Well, yeah, an animal is just like a part of the family.
Well, even when one of the sheep on New Year's Day, one of the sheep which we bred for some unknown reason, we still don't know why, it just suddenly died, and that was upsetting. It's it was a really healthy sheep and hadn't lost any weight, and it just suddenly, it was on New Year's Day. I went out in the morning, went out there, it was dead in the yard.
Did the vet have a look at it or anything to make sure?
No. It's my wife says she's not going to do a post-mortem on it, and it's normally you can sell if it's got it's what it could have. Yeah, they could have several different things which could have been wrong with it. But there was actually nothing wrong, sir. But at that
something
point
contagious. That's all. Like,
no, it wouldn't be contagious. But
heart attack? Do you think, Adrian?
No, I don't think so. I don't know what it was. It's just one of those things which happens. But sheep do. The thing with sheep is people say that they just get in their mind to die and they just die. Although we haven't had too many go like that, but there's normally a cause for them. But it's upsetting. Even if a sheep dies, I get
my uncle had a farm, and I remember going there when I was about 12 and feeding the lambs. And we were on a school holiday, and I went with 2 other girls there. The minibus pulled up at a gate. All the people on the bus were, I want to get off the bus. and we were privileged. And my uncle just gave us bottles and went, "Here you go, hold them upside down," and they will just, suckle the milk away, and everybody on the minibus was so jealous that we were feeding these baby lambs. So, and it was the best. It was the best part of the school holiday.
Yeah, one of the last.
About the sheep, look, Adrian and Stephen just put it on. I used to work with sheep in the early 90s. Look, pets, names, loads of fun of them.
Yeah, well, some of our sheep have got sort of nicknames, that sort of thing. But when we were actually, we have in the past sent some of our sheep off to the abattoir, but I don't agree with the killing methods nowadays, so I don't send anything at all.
Adrian, my uncle developed that disease to do with the hay.
Oh, what's it? Farmer's lung.
Yeah, he was only on a farm for about 7-8 years.
Mm. Yeah.
And he always wanted to own a farm and work a farm, and
Yeah, you couldn't. Yeah, well, strangely enough, I don't get it so much now. But when I've had a farm full of hay,
to do with the hay.
It's hay. When I've had a farm full of hay, obviously when I was younger, and I was crawling away along the ridge of the barn on top of the hay rack. By the time I got down, my eyes were streaming. But I didn't get farmer's lung, but it's there's something. Obviously, stuff gets in your eyes and things. It's just
hay used to make me itch.
It's not hay fever. It's not hay fever. It was obviously just dust and stuff.
No, I suffered the same thing. It's like a sort of I got itchy from straw. I don't like it. It's not
straw and hay. I do that with.
Yeah, same here.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Well, I'm handling it every day, so it doesn't always affect me.
Yeah, I'd like to have a sheep for a pet. That'd be interesting.
Well, strangely enough, these sheep are quite useful. I'll miss it when we haven't got any left, but they're probably outlived me, I should think. I haven't actually cut the lawns around the farmhouse since 2008. I just let the sheep out there. But it's a lot cheaper because it used to cost me about 10 litres of petrol on a ride on to go and cut the lawns, and obviously now it'd be horrendous. So just let the sheep out there. The only trouble is they eat everything else. So you can't have any other plants around it.
Is there any plants you've got to be careful that they eat?
There are certain things like laurel. That's strange. Laurel they mustn't eat. Except I've got sheep which have actually eaten laurel and been perfectly okay. I think it just depends about the quantity they actually have. But they don't seem to. The one serious one. Yeah, the one serious one which they mustn't eat is yew or something, because very often people let sheep into churchyards, around the graves to eat the grass around there, and in churchyards they very often have got, I think it's yew. I think it's yew trees they've got in there, and that is highly poisonous, and they do die seriously for that.
That's weird, isn't it? Yeah. It's always good to find out all this stuff out, which is good. It's good information.
You've got to learn something new every day, ain't you? There's a lot of
you're right. We all learn every day. You're absolutely right. Information's really true. I mean, we go, wow, we use our minds, don't we? You think, well, I didn't ever know that or something. It's amazing. It's amazing. Life's a mystery. Life continues. It's that mystery. We learn something every day. Forget about school and that. We learn the process of life, which we do.
You never stop learning, really.
No, you're right. Yeah,
all your life.
Well, that's what I think is my belief in life and death is that there must be an afterlife, because I can't believe that you can gain all your knowledge through your life and skills, and that whoever is in charge of us just lets that die. So there has to be something which happens after.
Have you ever calculated your life path number, Adrian? Out of interest, have you ever done that?
What's that?
Your life path number. You know,
what's that?
You take your date of birth and the numbers that it is, and then you keep going down with the number until it reaches like one number. It's really easy. It'll take you like 2 minutes to do, but there's videos out there that tells you how to do it.
I'll have a look at that.
It's really
what does it do? What does it do?
Hold on, I'll calm down. I'll tell you exactly what it is, right? You do your numbers, you work out until it's one number, right? And then you look up life path, say 3, for example. Now I could bluff you and say I could do it for you and give you, say, life path 12 and read it out to you as what you are like and structured in your life and how you are as a person, what you like and don't like, your strengths, your weaknesses, and you go, that's not me. And I'll say after about 10 minutes of reading it out, and then I'd read you your real one, and you go, Christ, that is me. You go, yeah, that's your real one. You know, so if you work this number out, and then you found your life path number, and then you read what there is about you, you'd be stunned. You'd go, what? And it's not like a little few paragraphs of what you are, like a horoscope. It's a full, in-depth thing. All things that you probably forgotten about in your personality that you've got traits in, and then it works it out and it tells you all about yourself, and it makes life a lot easier, put it that way, because you think, as soon as you get it, because I got bluffed, I got told my wrong one and it wasn't me at all, and I thought, Christ, am I way off target, or was this person like a bit of a charlatan that's sort of giving this out? And then he did it properly and showed me how much there is to it, because he bluffed me at first to see that if I was susceptible for, you know, like clairvoyancy, the tricking and all of that sort of thing. So he tried to give me like another reading for someone else. So as I might interpret it as mine, but it wasn't.
I don't know what this means. I just put into Google life path.
Yeah, put it into sort of You put it
and
into
it's come up with 10/1, whatever that means.
I'll tell you what it is. Oh yeah, I was going to say it's easy to work out. It's really simple maths.
Well, it's actually it's come up with the answer. It's got equals to 10/1.
10/1. That can't be right.
Oh, that's what it says. Your life path number.
Is that either 10 or 1? Because it should be right.
I don't know. It's got 10 oblique 1.
Okay.
Hang on. What's it? Let's read the bit upon you.
Because all it is, the only reason I say it is for sort of people that haven't done it, to do it and then read your life path numbers out, or read them to yourself, and then come back to me and tell me if it is a load.
Sorry, I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. It's at the bottom. It's got 10/1. At the bottom, it's got life path number 1.
Oh, Adrian, are you taking a piss?
No, I'm not.
Now type in life path 1 into the search engine. You read that, you're just giving me sort of like goosebumps here.
Well, what's that mean then?
Well, go and have a look. I'm a life path 11.
I'll put that into Google then. I'm not taking the piss. Honestly, I'm telling you the truth.
Is it on Google?
It's been laughing. Cole knows his stuff.
A person who is a natural leader.
See, listen to him. Let him read it out.
It says a natural leader, independent thinker, and trailblazer. Okay. Well, I was going to stand for President of the United States, but I'm not American, so I can't do it.
Yeah, you're humble as well, Adrian, which is a good trait. You know, mate. Good people are humble.
Adrian, Adrian, was you a councillor once?
I am. I am currently a parish councillor.
You're still a councillor, okay? Yeah, parish councillor. Yeah, I can understand. Yeah. No, it's good. Yeah. I remember on Gleams, when you was on Gleams, I remember watching you a long time ago on Gleams.
Yeah. It doesn't mean it. It doesn't mean
it. He said you must let a meeting. He said.
Yeah, it doesn't mean it. But it doesn't mean anything. It's just it's not. It's the lowest form of councillors in the country. The other type of district and county councillors, which are much more important. Yeah. But it's just really just local. It's just keeping in touch with the locals.
Crow,
yeah. I got 9. My budgies are.
Crow, I got 9.
That's not a bad one either. Go now, type in life path number 11 and read just briefly what it says.
Why 11? It says 9. 9.
Yeah, I know. There's too many people talking at the same time. I can't.
Go look. What are we talking? Look.
They're healthier than me. Look.
Look at that! Look at this! Look at this, everyone! Look.
Parsley, basil, peas, carrots,
good.
broccoli.
That looks nice.
That's for the birds. They can have it.
I thought it was going to be your dinner.
Oh no! Hell no! I'm not eating. I'm not a rabbit.
No.
The budgies could be a rabbit.
Could be a salad. Could be a salad.
Could be, but not for me.
Crow.
Yep.
I've got 9 on the life path.
I know. I tried to say it was
and it says that people will often find themselves in a position of providing support and advice, and this feels natural for them.
Is that true?
Yep. All through my life.
Keep reading.
They have fought their way through many challenges to reach this point and have gained immeasurable strength and awareness along the way. Yeah.
Bit like you, isn't it?
A person who born with a life path 9 tends to be spiritual and connects deeply with religion. Whether it stems from a need for strength during times of struggle or a natural desire to relate to something greater than themselves.
Don't think religion. Listen, let me just interrupt here for a second. Don't think religion means basically one thing like Christianity or Muslim. When religion, that means faith and belief, and that could even indicate in yourself, like you are your own church, if you see where I'm coming from.
It says intuitions and gut reactions may even outweigh logic. This connection to the divine gives these people a safety net of confidence.
That's you.
As they continue to make their way through life's good times and bad.
Coast through it, navigate well.
They are humanitarians by nature and use their big hearts to support those who have been made to feel unequal or unworthy.
Is it sounding a bit like you yet?
Oh yeah.
You keep it. I'll tell you what. Save that, and you read that sort of privately to yourself, because there's loads of other interpretations. Some people more better than others to hit key points that will go further into that. But now type in life path 11 and read just briefly.
11 actually comes up below.
Yeah, if you just put type path 11.
Who's 11? Are you 11?
Yeah, just put it in and just read briefly what it says. Just a couple of sentences as soon as you put that in there for what a life path.
Can we read it aloud?
We can do. I'm not ashamed of it.
People with an 11 life path are unbelievably intuitive and may even exhibit psychic abilities.
Did I not say that Tasha was going to have spaghetti bolognese before she said it? Did I not say she was going to have Did I not say she was going to have a hazelnut coffee before she sort of had it?
She's dropped off. Where's she gone? Tash, she's hiding.
She's hiding now. She thinks I'm a wizard.
I'll see if she's.
The purpose is to use.
I'm listening.
The purpose is to. I'll give up.
I'm listening. We can hear you.
Yeah, every time I talk, somebody just talks over me.
It is annoying. Yeah, I know.
No,
I'm getting very tired.
Hang on. Does she want the link? I'll type in the chat.
I need to go to bed, guys. Take care.
All right, night.
All right.
Good night.
All right.
Good night.
Thanks.
Good night.
Take care, all.
Yeah, take
I've
care.
got to get up
Bye.
tomorrow, so.
All right.
Yeah, if Tasha comes back, tell her to message me, yeah?
Okay, right.
She's in the
Yeah.
chat, I think. I think she's in the
can't
chat.
see the chat.
She just fell out.
Right.
I think it was an internet thing. She's had bad internet.
Yeah, like Mara was put up earlier. What we could do, we could, if she wants to come back on, she come back on. All right, but she wants a link. Hold on. What we'll do, we'll 3 o'clock. We'll give it 10 minutes. We'll go behind Stephen's in there.
I can't anymore. I need to go to bed.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to put.
I did say I'd only be around for about an hour.
Take care, Bob.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. I'm just going to put for the craft.
You know, I've got a carer come in tomorrow, and I have to go out shopping with her, so it isn't something I can shift.
Yeah. See you soon.
Okay.
Take care, Adrian. Take care, Darren.
Hope everything goes okay.
Yeah. And Adrian,
yeah.
Darren, I wanted to say something to you, but not with
private
open
chat.
to all the public.
Text. Do the private text. I'm not looking at it.
Adrian,
I'm
sorry, I'm getting names wrong because I'm tired. Darren, could you drop me an email and I'll tell you?
I don't know. I can't.
Well, my email is up on my about page. Or Crow has it.
Oh, I'll have a look at it.
If you send me an email in the next few days, it's about something coming up soon.
Okay.
So
I'll leave it there. Okay.
All right. Okay. Take care, everyone.
Good night, Bumblebee. Good night.
No problem.
Yeah, sorry, I've got to go. Night.
Bye.
Cheers, Bumblebee. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. All right, Bumblebee. Thank you. So we're gonna let crafting budget other one obviously in a minute, and then we're what's the time? I like to talk people. So it's 2:55. Ones at my daily ones. It's 5 to 3 in the morning. I know Logman's gonna watch it. Gonna probably have a say to me. What time was you on till, Darren? So what we'll do, we'll stay on back till 3, and then we'll probably go when Tash comes, but we'll go private. But it's been good. I mean, I didn't expect to do this, and it's great to everyone come on again. But I like talking to people, which I do, and so I'm gonna work on Sunday, but I'll probably be back on Saturday with London Live next Saturday, and probably maybe a Saturday or Sunday next week as well. So. Let's have a look at my thing, and I've got a person in the background with my photo. Hold on, with my.
Yes. Change the subject.
Yes.
Have you noticed? Anybody else noticed? Has anybody else noticed that the YouTube seems to be extremely dead at the moment?
Massively, Adrian.
Adrian. Do you know it was on Monday night, right?
Yeah.
101 people watched me. I've looked at it tonight. Yeah. It's 63 views. Where's all my viewers gone? There were 63 viewers. What's going on?
And it's Friday. Friday and the weekends always used to be as busy as hell, didn't it? I don't know where they've all gone. Is it they've peed off with the world, or is it? I don't know.
You all right, Tasha? You okay, Tasha?
Probably watching a film or something.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Honest, but this isn't the first time I've noticed it.
Hold on.
There's spiders down here, you know.
She's back.
There's spiders down there in the basement.
Spiders?
Yeah, the spidders.
Spidders.
I call them spidders because I'm weird.
I'll tell you what, we're going to have to get some etiquette with speaking and that. Where like talking over people. It winds me the fuck up.
No, you're right.
Yes.
You're
and
right.
I'll tell you what, I'm not being funny, but me and B disguise a lot of things because that's like a proper pet hate for fucking autistic people.
It's bad for you see people. Sorry, I'm doing it now.
No, it's all right.
But you see on some of these channels where they got 8 or 10 people
No,
on
no.
the channel. It's absolutely murder.
Well,
It
does my heart.
earlier, I did mute. I was trying to bring somebody up. It was Tasha. I said, "You muted me." I said, "Yeah." So I've had to. I've got
You've got to out of etiquette, really.
Yeah. But the
I
thing
wondered
is,
why it's so quiet.
let me just shut the link down because I don't want anyone kind of background. So I'm going to do everyone. I'm going to give it till literally 3 minutes time, and I'm coming off YouTube, and it'll be 3 o'clock. Ones who watch me today and ones who watch me back, my ghosts watch me back, and there's a ghost watching me.
Secret
but the thing is,
like
it's been I've been on for nearly 3 hours, 2.5 hours. Wow. So we'll do it 5 minutes, and then we'll go a little bit private now for a little chat after that about a few things here and there.
I'll tell you something, resorting back to previously what Adrian said quickly, right? It's not just with lives you're talking about, Adrian. You're talking about YouTube recommendations and things you're interested in and variety and stuff, and your homepage. Is your homepage, out of interest, pumping you full of political shit like Trump and Elon Musk and podcasts? Oh, that's good, because that's all I get. Even though and this is a thing with me, right? Obviously that I care where things are going in politics, but my pissant little rants or something ain't going to make any difference. And I don't trust any of them. And I find out that really there's a lot of drain on changing subjects over to politics and which misses good conversation. If you see what I mean, we could have been ranting about Starmer and Trump all tonight, but instead I've learnt about sheep, tumors on backs, pacemakers, where people go.
I'll just interrupt you for a second and just say what I have found on my homepage of YouTube is that if you have clicked just once upon something, then you get bombarded with that particular subject quite a lot.
Correct.
Yeah, that's
true. Now, have you turned off your YouTube history, and do you know how to do it?
No, I haven't. No.
Right. If you go into your YouTube settings, where you go to your videos where it says history. Let me just check on mine so I don't give you any false
in YouTube Studio.
Yeah. Right, so you're on PC, aren't you? Because you don't like phones like me.
Yeah.
Right, to your left-hand side, where you go down, where it says you go to first history, yeah? If you click on history, and then it'll show you all the things that you've done on your watch history. It'll tell you the date, and then your last thing. It'll tell you that you're watching this now. It should
I forgot. You mean I click on the little picture of me on the right-hand side?
No, not at all.
On the other side.
Yeah,
on the other side.
On your left.
Three little bars.
No, if you go to the left-hand side where you've got your home short subscriptions, all the menu of the things you do with all your subscriptions at the side and tells you where everyone's live.
Oh I know,
Right, you know where it says you, and you've got a selection of icons there of things like watch videos, playlist, your videos, and all that.
Yeah.
Right at the top, it says history. Click that.
No, I haven't got that.
Yeah, mine's off.
No, I haven't.
You should have it.
I've got playlists, your videos, watch later, like
like videos and then playables. You should have. Have you got playables there?
No.
Christ, I don't know what you're missing out on. Because you right at the top of that. First of all, you should have history. And if I said that, and then I asked Darren and asked Tasha the same. Tash, are you seeing that? And Darren, are you seeing what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No. Oh, hang on. Is it report history?
No, it's just history. It should say just history and have a little picture of a clock with an arrow going backwards.
No.
That's very.
Sorry. Watch like I've got watch like. I'm sorry. No. I beg your pardon. I found it.
If you hit that, and it should go watch history, and at the top it should tell you the date, and then you go, oh yeah, I'll watch that earlier. It'll give you a list of all the videos you've watched, just in case you said, oh, I saw this video, Crow, and I can't remember what it is now. Then you can go back in history and find that video instead of, spending your time searching for it and getting.
If you wanted to turn it off, how do you turn it off?
So you've got the screen where it's showing you everything, the videos that you've watched, right? To the right-hand side, at the side that you've got a little search engine, and you've got some icons, and it should say clear all.
I see it.
turn on watch history, manage history.
Oh, okay.
Yours should say turn off watch history. Mine says turn it on because mine's permanently off, even though that makes fuck all difference. But it should help with what you're saying when you say, oh, I know how to make a cheesecake. Before you know it, it's cheese on toast, every cheese out of the world, eat my cheese, video cheese for the next year, videos just everywhere.
Yeah,
it pisses me the fuck off to the point I'm almost offended.
Does it still come up with your notifications?
No, yes, of course it does. Yes, absolutely. So video, everything like, you know, Dave's and all your friends and your subscriptions is completely fine. It will still come up in your homepage, all of the things exactly the same, but this is watch history for the other videos and stuff. So I wouldn't worry about it. All the things that you care about are on your subscription list. I'll say, you know, you will sub to them. So if you turn that off, Adrian, trust me, that will help you save 40%. But if you look, if you look what Steve said in chat as well, as like my homepage is pumping anti-Trump and Elon to me. This is just what I'm getting, and I'm strident over this. Where if I see one thing that's sort of pumping gobshite American shit, it goes straight out, and it's like the whole channel's gone. Don't recommend channel. I don't want nothing for it because they all jump on the same bandwagon. Someone does a video, someone watches it, they go, I'll do my interpretation. Before you know it, 5 million are doing the same video, a different length, pumping it all in your face every day.
Yeah.
And they don't get, and most of it is just disinformation, just bored people just looking for you to click on that button. Even if you don't watch it, they still get paid in the end. And that's it with YouTube, you see. It's all about the money now. People just lie and clickbait. Elon Musk murders someone, you know, and then you click on it, you go, what? And then it's not even anything like that. You just go, then it's read out by someone by AI. But now you just go into a typing thing, go write a video about Elon Musk's history from the day he was born to what he's up to now in under 10 minutes. Put that into a search engine. Before you know it, you've got videos, a robotic voice talking all over it, and a video you've not even edited, and it can go straight on YouTube and get thousands of views in under 5 minutes. There you go. Rather than someone sequencing all the videos together, doing the voice over the top of it to do their videos. Now it's just that chat CPT, write a thing, it will give you a program. It even goes with kids on homework and stuff. You know, so just get their homework written by AI for them in 5 minutes, so they're off down the pub or something. You know. But at least that'll help you anyway.
I'll have a look. Thank you. I'll have a look at that. Thanks so
much.
For
fuck's sake, get an ad blocker on. If you
I've got one. No, I've got ad blocker. I have never. Strange enough, I have never seen an ad ever.
That's awesome.
Because
how long you had it?
Oh, several years.
Good man.
I've got. I use Firefox, and that's got a
ad blocker
for YouTube.
Yeah,
but the only time I've ever seen adverts on YouTube is when I watch YouTube occasionally on the television.
Or on your phone. That's
well, I don't do it on the phone, but on the television, that is a pain.
Yeah,
I just can't do it.
Yeah, because this is the official YouTube site, and when you do it on your TV, I think it's an app, so you get in the sort of mobile phone sort of version of it, sort of.
Yeah.
And then of course it hasn't got an ad blocker on, so you have to see all the ads that you.
Yeah, I heard that. Sorry to interrupt you. I heard the actual that YouTube was starting to get a bit funny about they weren't going to let you see videos if you had an ad blocker on.
That's correct, they did. And I'll tell you what, I honestly, Adrian, I'd drop YouTube like a fucking AIDS baby or something. I swear to God, if they start this shit with me, I'm the sort of bloke that hands P45s out and walks. You know, I'm one of them people. I swear to God, and I hold resentment towards YouTube for all the hard work and efforts of the decent people on YouTube to the wasters that just waste everyone's time, and then us having little to control over what we're actually pumped full of, which is obviously some sort of propaganda to influence everyone or just keep them on YouTube and bore the hell out of them, if you see what I mean. Trying to, because they're trying to keep you on the site, so it makes no difference if you watch a video or try to find an hour looking for a video to watch. It's the same thing to them. You're still on their side.
Bro, if you look at two things, and Adrian and Tash, look at the private chat, and also Stephen's comment as well. Look, my last post got buffered, disconnected from chat for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, you see, unless you ask people, you don't know what they're getting propaganda-wise, and YouTube's a tool at the moment, I think, full of pushing propaganda on you, but by hell, don't talk about it. You know, and that's hypocritical to me, and I really don't like that. And I've been to YouTube's main office in London, and it's just you just have to see it. It's like freaking Disneyland for sort of idiots. You know, you've got little rooms that people have a lie down if the lights are too bright and that. It's just the most repugnant place ever. Honestly, Adrian, I hated going in that building. It's like I didn't even want to. It's just awful, and they make so much money out of people's hard work.
Go. Can I say something? I know before we go off, we're going to get probably 5 minutes in the private chat, they're private. But what I was going to say, one thing, right? It's in the news, which it is. You know about this violence. I know we're talking about this with the weapons, but it's not flashing guns on the screen. All these knives and things, and yet they go about music being played on the channel, like Loggers gets it, Dave gets it. It's fucking ridiculous, ain't it? About a song.
Did Loggers get a strike?
He has to cut bits out of songs, don't he? With the song, I've had it. You have to cut. I've had it on mine. I've had to cut a song out because they keep on telling me, "Oh, you played 3 minutes of that song." I've had to cut the bit the live down when I don't forward music.
Oh dear. Here we go.
It's ridiculous, ain't it?
Here we go. Yeah. Do you know what? Touch wood. I haven't had much copyright infringements. They did strike me once with someone who wanted to make an example of me. They put me into YouTube school. So you probably had this, Darren. It's where they threaten to take your channel down, and then they show you little cartoons of like caricatures of people smiling and that while they're giving you text messages bullshit and multiple questions to answer. And if you fail a test, they won't give you your channel back. They'll say your channel's sort of like, you know, going to be
Edwin, we've not seen.
Oh, hello, Edwin.
I've not seen your comment. I've not seen your
comment.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I'll go back to the chat.
I've not seen your comment. You ain't typed in my one. I haven't seen your comment.
No, I've not seen any of his comments.
No,
it's not showing up on here.
No,
I've never had a strike. I've never ever had a strike.
No, I can't.
Well, it was a strike, but it was the way that they went about to tell me. They sort of like patronise you. They belittle you. They talk to you like you're a child and show you images of like, you know, character cartoons of people smiling while they're giving you multiple choice questions, about 25 of them, to every one of them get right. Because if you get anything under 85 or 100, I don't know, it might even be 100%. If you don't get 100% of this sort of lesson that they're teaching you, you don't get your channel back, Adrian. And it was a way that, you know, there's fair enough, like giving you the terms because you wouldn't really know them. You're not going to read the YouTube terms because it'll probably take you 2 weeks to read them all, you know. So to actually do that on the first strike, instead of giving you a decent letter with about, I don't know, 3 or 4 sentences, go, you can't go doing this, just don't do it in the future. There you go. Lesson learned.
I thought you had 3 strikes. I thought you had 3 strikes.
You see, that's fair and logical, isn't it? No, I didn't get 3 strikes, mate. It was, you know, straight away they flagged it straight up and that. And this is a difference because some authorities actually give you permission to use their music. Yeah. So they'll be contacted straight away with the analytics, and they'll be contacted and they'll go, oh, this geezer's unloaded. They'll just press a button and just go, yeah, just let it go. You know, what can I do? It's my music.
Sorry, can I just
excuse me?
Edwin, right? I've not seen you here. I've not seen the chat here.
I haven't seen, this is the first I've seen him too.
Yeah, same.
can't. Hang on, what's that? Plus my span has been removed.
Oh yes, so it has.
I've not seen you, Edwin.
Yes.
YouTube are down in how many mods you have on a channel now, so it could be anyone that gets removed.
I don't know. Yeah,
I've lost some on people's channels.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Yeah,
but the chat ain't working properly because it's the first time I saw him.
Yeah, I can see Edwin, but it's the first time I've seen him too.
I don't know if my. Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, well.
I'm still a mod. I wonder why that is. Then that's a bit weird, isn't it? I can see you now, Edwin. I must confess, I wasn't paying attention to chat, and that's my
yeah. Stephen
sort
said,
of
I don't know what's
apology.
going on. Yeah,
Well,
I've heard this before. You know.
Yeah,
I've gone
weird.
all the way back till.
Now that's quite a bit of a segue because we were talking about YouTube and all of this.
I've got a live one here. Got my phone on, and I've seen no comments in there at all. Nothing at all.
No, I've gone back 2 hours 53, and there's no comment of him. Yeah. I've gone all the way back.
I can't see it either.
No, I haven't seen it.
I wonder how many other people that's happened to tonight, Darren.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Yeah. And this is what I was saying earlier. Isn't that strange? That's a bit of a segue into another sort of thing when we've just been talking about, YouTube, and like the frailties and things that are going wrong with YouTube. This week, my YouTube has crashed on me, I would say about 11 times, like completely crashed. The screen went all weird. And I was thinking, oh, fuck, my computer. And it isn't. It's YouTube. And like I said to you, Darren, my videos are getting re-released and it's not me doing it. I've gone all through my settings, seeing if YouTube can do it. They sort of self-promote my videos and don't even ask me.
Can I just interrupt you? Just say to Edwin.
Of course you can.
Can I just say to Edwin? He said it's a shame we won't be back. Yeah, please don't do that, Edwin. We'll I'm sure we'll be able to see you now.
Yeah, sort it out. Yeah.
Yeah, still keep
coming
back.
It's not our fault. We didn't.
No, it's nothing to do with us. We welcome you. It's good to see you for a start. Massive apologies on my behalf. I haven't been paying attention to chat. I've just been.
He hasn't been there. He hasn't been there.
He hasn't been anywhere. I've only just seen him.
Okay.
I've gone back as far as 2 hours 53 or something.
But it's when you said about moderators, Tash, just about three or 4 minutes ago, right? Earlier, I uploaded a video, and for some strange reason, it went onto a premiere that I didn't want, right? Which is just like it counts down for 2 minutes as though it's a freaking Stanley Kubrick sort of thing in a theater. It was just pathetic. And then I thought I didn't do that. And then it went on to a live where people could go on, and then it gave me new information. And it said something, because I wasn't interested in the live. I wasn't going to monitor it or anything. It was just a video that I was dropping about something, right? On another channel, that is. But anyway, it come up with something old new, something to do with moderators, blah, blah, blah. But quite big. And me being me, I just went, ain't interested, and I didn't even properly read it.
But Stephen said he had the same problem on Dave's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. It's beyond the host control. It's beyond the host control, which is
we can't control it.
There's no block list. There's no block. There's not no block list. No.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna have to say good night to you because I'm starting to get tired. I'm gonna go.
Great talking to Adrian. Thank you, Adrian.
Been a pleasure, Adrian, as always.
Thanks for having me up, and I'll be up. I'll come up again next time.
Cheers, Adrian. Thank you.
Always
thanks, Darren.
Good talking to
Thanks,
Adrian.
Carl. Thanks, Carl.
Yeah,
and I'll see you soon. Okay.
Good night.
Good night, chat. Good night, chat. Good night.
Yeah.
Good night. Oh, where do I'll just see where I can leave. Okay, take care. See you soon then.
Bye.
What we're gonna do? We're gonna obviously. I've been on there nearly 3 hours. I've been watching that one. They've been stalking more the regular ones. So we're gonna stay on. We're gonna obviously leave YouTube. 3 hours. Wow. Thanks for Adrian coming on. Obviously, Crow, Cry the Budge Mama, Bumblebee. And I'll probably won't be known for this Sunday because I'm a bit busy this Sunday. I've got to meet some friends this Sunday, so it might be a London. I don't want people watch it back, and that might be a London Live special next Saturday, and then maybe something next weekend and that. But it's been I wasn't planning to do it tonight. I thought I always say 10 minutes. It's like 3 hours, but thanks for everyone watching. I know people watch it back as well. Thanks for everyone taking part tonight, which is always good seeing regular names in there. And Peter watching back probably tomorrow and that. And so I'll see you again probably next weekend probably. And have a good week, I always say. Adrian's just gone. Good night, Adrian. Stephen as well. Stephen. Thanks for coming in, Stephen and Edwin. As I said, it's beyond my control, which it is. So it's obviously my word technology, which is sometimes technology. So see you all again next weekend probably. One's watching, my regular one's probably tomorrow or thingy that. It's nearly 3:20. So you can slaughter me when you see me tomorrow anywhere else. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you again maybe next weekend. Okay?
Can I just say something really quickly? Can I say something quickly before you go? For a start, it was really nice to have Adrian come up and correct all of those things that you said about his farm and his pacemaker, because I learned a lot tonight out of that. Not just that, it's good to see Steve in the chat, because both of these boys are very good minds. They've got very clever people.
Before we go off, and I will say it now, right? I've done it over in here. This channel is not about drama, which it isn't.
No,
right?
No, absolutely
this channel
not.
About information, helping people, right? We don't want drama. If you want drama, I'll guess where. Fuck off. Not so to my mind sitting here. Go somewhere else. I'm not interested. It's with my content page, what it is. Right? I'm not interested. I'm not. Who said I'm not interested? Right? Go somewhere else. I'm not interested about subs. Go somewhere else. Right? I'm not interested. We come here, have a good conversation. We have a laugh at each other. We have a bit of fun. We've got obviously Crow on and Crow and Budget Mama, and other ones coming normally, which they do. And we're not interested in that stuff. So if you want to go to them places and have fun there, this is a channel where it's an independent channel, which it is. We have a good laugh and we talk about subjects, what goes on in the week. We talk about other things, piss out of each other, which is fine, within reason. We're not interested in drama here. So if you're watching it back, if you want drama, you ain't coming here. Go somewhere else. So go somewhere else. I'm not interested.
EastEnders, 8 o'clock most nights.
Yeah,
isn't it?
It's EastEnders. Yeah.
Is that where Darren's in?
If that ain't Float Your Boat, you're from up north, Coronation Street, 8 o'clock every night or something. If that don't float your boat, Hollyoaks, hey, get your arm somewhere else.
I just before I go, Steve. Yes, that's right, Stephen. Yeah, no drama free. That's right. We're not a drama.
Edwin, channel. I can see you. Edwin's back. We can see you, Edwin.
We can see you now.
There's been problems. We were talking about it earlier, Ed. There's been problems with YouTube. Steve has even quoted he's had issues. I've had loads of issues. And it wasn't who brought it up? It was Adrian that brought it up, wasn't it? And I'm so I'm so glad he did. I'm so glad he did, because I learned a lot even from that conversation. I probably saved him a lot of hassle by telling him how to turn the history off. If you see what I mean, that's going to help him out 30% now. So he won't be able to see them sort of things, because in your search history at the top where you type stuff, it all saves in there. So
it wasn't on there.
It remembers.
It wasn't on there. I went Justin went through it and crafted it, and we didn't see his name nowhere till he typed first. So
Steve's just put a good point as well, because the screenshots of chat earlier, because you can only go so far in the chat, and you StreamYard congratulated you for how many chats that you had earlier. comments. Comment, restream, sorry, restream.
I don't see,
yeah,
I don't see, I don't see that till they send me the email. I don't see that. I never see
it horrible. You've not even got any control over your own content.
No, I don't see it.
I saw it and you didn't.
I don't see it.
Yeah, we love you. We love you, Edwin, and it's nice to see you.
Edwin, don't worry. I'll sort it all out. Don't worry.
It's nothing personal, buddy. It's nothing personal.
It's YouTube.
So we'll sort out.
I've had loads
again in time. We come back again, and I'll sort it out. We'll try. So we'll just go. It's not. As I said, no one's anyone nothing at all like that. So don't figure that. It's just a little glimpse there here and there, which it is sometimes. You're my control, which sometimes word technology, which it is. Right. So anyway, Edwin, Stephen, and where is it? I think
Edwin, you can't be listening to what we're saying, or we might be on a delay or something, buddy.
Yeah, he's not.
Please tell us you heard what Darren just said for the past 5 minutes, and
we did,
because we can't say much more, mate. If you see what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's delayed what we're saying, like 15, 20 seconds or something, but honestly, there's nothing personal that Darren or any of us has done to you. We all like you, and you always give good input. It's purely YouTube issues, and I even had to check to see that even I had a spanner. Something's gone on, Edwin. People have been kicked. People have been. Go on,
sorry, I jumped in.
No, you're right. Cool.
I've lost a lot of my mods, and a lot of people have been commenting, haven't seen them till near enough end of the video or on people's lives. It's YouTube. I haven't got the control over it.
Yeah, I found I've got no control over my videos, and they're sort of self-promoting themselves, which is annoying because I know that my subscribers are going to go, "Oh, well, why do you do 3 sort of, the same video, Rich?" And you go, "I didn't. I uploaded it once, and YouTube decided to keep doing it for a month." But that's how it is, and you can't sort of control it.
Look, the thing is, you've heard what's being said and the thing is, that's what it is. I mean, like it's 20 pounds free. I can go for my device and go for lists and that. But the thing is that's what it is. You've heard what Tasha said, Carpeting Budgie and Pro said. So it gets sorted out in time. We come back another live, and I'm back in London. Well, if I next Saturday, I can't go for my list. Can't be live. But if it's next week and we'll sort it all out, we'll try and resolve it, which we will.
Even though you ain't got a spanner, I still consider you do have a spanner and you do have a say.
Yeah, if he wasn't welcome, I could time out. I've not timed out. So
exactly. Or a block or something. There's absolutely nothing personal, and we're all gentlemen here, really, and try to sort of.
So before I cut off again, what's his name?
Yeah, sorry.
Adrian's just sub to your task, to crafting.
Thank you, Adrian. I already subbed you ages and
ages. Hold on. What you don't understand is Adrian comes with loads of groupies that follow him, so be careful.
So, Adrian, before I go off, right? Tasha does do a few lives now and again on the Friday. I do go in there, so she does it now and again. So we're crafting, so you'll be able to see that in time when she puts her little notifications up in time.
Yeah,
and plus the videos as well.
You got any new ones playing, Tash?
I did do a Luna one.
I thought you was already subbed, Adrian. Let's have a look.
I said true now about subbing.
Hold on, here we go. Listen to this, right? So straight away, Edwin.
Debate about subbing.
Hold on, wait 1 minute, right? Because I was subbed to Adrian, and I subbed to Adrian, Christ, months ago.
Yeah.
Maybe 8-9 months ago or something. And even then I was surprised that, but yeah, I am subbed. Or if I had to resub, hold on. No, YouTube's kicked me off him. So I'm not, hold on.
I nearly had 400 subs one day, and I got load taken off me within a day. I was like, what?
Nothing's making sense here. I hope Adrian's still there. You can verify that he just got an email saying that Crow 11 was subbed to him. Okay, because I'm wondering now, because things ain't right. I'm looking and going, hold on, I was subbed to Adrian. How comes I'm not? No, because I've even seen some of his videos. So yeah, the same thing happened with Joe as well. Why man Joe? I've been subbed to Joe. Then all of a sudden I'm going, hold on, where's Joe's little drone videos that he used to do? Because he used to do some nice ones with some quirky music. And then see, there we go.
There we go.
If you're still there, Edwin, read the chat to see how many troubles that we've been having.
It's all on there.
No, bless
I've
you,
been
Adrian.
getting it as well, so, you know, and I've lost some of mine.
Yeah, because people don't know unless you talk. So people will be thinking, "Oh, have they got beef with me? What did I do? What did I do wrong?" And
Crow, do you know? Last fucking it was Monday now, wasn't it? Right? I looked at my channel. Going out live on Monday night, I had 101 viewers. I think it was yesterday. Right? I've gone on it today. I've got 63 viewers. What's going on?
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah.
It's all happening to everyone, which Edwin's not understanding at the moment.
No, there's gremlins. There's gremlins in the system.
Definitely.
Which it is.
You know, that's all of us that have said it now. That's all of us that have said it that have been on to me. Apart from,
it's not personal, no.
And then don't forget the last time that I spoke to B, she was speaking like we are, then out of nowhere, completely mute. And then me and Amos had to say, "Oh, you're muted," and she's going, "No, I'm not." You know, shaking her head, and then going, "Oh, I can't hear." You know, I can't. Sort of, something's gone wrong, and she did. She spent an hour trying to sort it out. And we watched her. And, you know, my chat is not showing up, so I know someone's blocked me. I don't. Do you know what? I'm wondering if that's Edwin now. It doesn't sound like Edwin, and I don't mean to sort of like throw a spanner in the works, as the term says, but I don't think that's Edwin.
Edwin. Don't blame my mods. Don't blame my managing mods. Do not blame my managing mods. No one's blocked you here.
No,
I've managing mods, right? And they will not block you. So don't come in my channel saying someone's blocked me. Because managing mods could do that. And my managing mods are quite a good. Well, I'm not going to name who they are, but they will not do that, honestly.
No, we like you, Ed. Honestly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's out of our hands. I don't know how much more we can tell you, but rather than spending 15, 20 minutes trying to convince you that no one's got any animosity to you.
Edwin,
nothing
if you don't want to come back, I'm not worried. But the thing is that I've not blocked anyone. I've not seen you here since last year anyway. But the thing is, don't blame my manager. Don't blame my managing mods can do that, and I wouldn't have my managing mods.
It doesn't, does it, Steve?
I've not done it.
It would tell you on the screen if we've done it.
It's not on my block list. I've seen my block list. It's not in there. It's not in there.
No, but if one of us done it, you'd be able to see it if it was one of us.
No, the managing mods, but I don't have this where people start, "Oh, one of the mods done this," and the managing mods can do another mod, but they haven't done it. I know that for a fact, honestly.
If someone was blocked, we wouldn't even see their messages coming up because they would be blocked and they'd be restricted. You know, so you'd block them. That would be the final thing. But we can see the chat. But I don't know how much more we can do to convince someone more than 20 minutes on the subject of saying we've all had personal problems with everything that we've done. We've lost subs and everything over it, and something's wonky, something's going on. It just ain't just Darren's channel.
They messed up with the update, basically.
I think there is, Tash. There's something definitely going wrong.
If I don't know if you remember, our subs used to be in alphabetical order. Well, they're all over the place now. So YouTube have updated it, but why update if it ain't broken? Now they broke it.
Could be Arnie in disguise, Darren.
I know.
Could be my budgies.
Right.
Anyway,
if we discuss what to do with that, so I'm going to say stay on. I'm going to say good night on YouTube now. You know, you can still chat for 5 minutes after that. After I go off, but there's nobody being blocked here. So that I've got no road mods till that crap. I've got no road mods. JR there. They're trustworthy and they're good ones for JR. And you know, we sort of things out in time. Obviously, it's quite late now. It's just 3:30. But the thing is, nobody's not blocked and that. So you know, he's in the chat there, so he can't be blocked. So we can sort that out in time, which we can. So I'm sure we won't this weekend. Might see you next Saturday for the London Live, and then maybe Saturday night or Sunday next week. Have a good week, everybody, and I'll see you, Adrian, Edwin, Stephen. Take care, anybody else watching, people watching. Thank you for watching back, and that's it. Bye.
Bye.